He over all in his feet and shit.
Nah, I fuck with it. Have you ever just rolled and just listened to the nigga?
I do. I do. I was about to say, I don't need that therapy right now.
Breezy said about the therapy. Therapy. It's the Breezy therapy on repeat. It's Breezy listen to.
Oh, yeah. Savage. Yeah, on my mama. This is my therapy right here.
Roll up,
Oh, sorry.
It's our shit too. It's our therapy. It's the truth. I don't even talk words when I hear him calling. I but I hear them calling. They calling.
You ain't have to try to first.
Hell no. You have me to take the way for the start.
Who happened?
We ain't even gonna start. I'm not even gonna play with you today, Kim. I'm serious today.
Okay, then.
You heard me?
Okay, then.
Thinking about them niggas out here, I had to. Thinking about if you was there, I had to. Thinking about that cash like it's fast food. I'm thinking about this cash like it's fast food. I'm staying on my time to see the bad news.
All right, man, turn it off.
Give me for my sins, I know this
Hey, DJ, cut the beat.
everything
Cut the DJ Rex. Cut the beat. DJ, cut the beat. He still ain't. Dude, don't listen, man.
At all.
DJ, cut the beat.
And then when I get blocked, don't say nothing.
We got a hard head DJ over there.
Toes down for the G5.
We got a hard head ass DJ over here.
Dude.
What's up with him, man? He can't be a DJ. He can't be on the right side of history. What we got going on here, broski?
I'm all over.
What we got going on here, broski?
I just vibe with everybody, you know.
Okay.
A lot of some people tell them I agree with them, and other ones I lie and say I don't.
Whatever that means.
You feel me?
You heard?
It's Angel Boo with the review.
Oh, it's on me?
Yeah, you want what? You next?
Come on, bro. We gonna do an order, bro. We already got an order of things.
Exactly. It was you.
Come on, you know this.
If the chain ain't broke, don't fix it.
It's Angel Boo with the review, and we getting
Chilling with-
straight to the point.
Oh, yeah,
Wow.
straight to the point. Wow.
Chilling with Breeze.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, low key, you acting like a white boy. I fuck with you. You like a gangster white boy.
Who?
You like a gangster, like a hood, like a white boy that want to be black.
A white boy?
Oh my God.
A white boy act like
you.
Breezy.
Huh?
A white boy probably act like Breezy.
You act like a white boy.
Okay.
I act like a white boy.
I just told you.
Huh?
You uppity now. The hood kind of like out you a little bit.
Oh, this how I've been though. You know this how I've been my whole life. Come on, bro. Look, in school, nobody never
lie like that.
in school, nobody never knew that I did what I did on outside of school. I was a regular student up to school.
Smokey.
When I was I bullied you, but I don't have to bully you no more, bro.
Hey, stop. Hey, look. Okay,
We
so
grown
listen.
now, bro. I ain't gotta bully you.
So
I
now we can
believe
say
it.
Right? I was saying that because somebody really came up to me and was like, man, do we really be on that with you? I had to like, huh?
But just tell my D you see you up in the road though.
Man, oh my God, here we go.
So is it a yes or no? Because you did not confirm nor deny.
And I'm still not gonna do neither one. The fact that y'all
Then I mean that's saying
it.
it right there. Let's clock that. Okay, then.
Shit. if
Oh yeah, I
y'all-
gotta go change my privacy. too.
Why?
You think, bro?
Yeah, I did on the.
I really
on the
think he
video.
did, y'all. Just saying.
I believe I did too.
Man, how y'all doing? What's today? Thursday? What's so funny? Well, if y'all think Breezy was sending a nigga to a room, boy, y'all ass delusional for real.
I've been admitted I was
Ain't no
delusional,
nigga shorter than
but
me.
that ain't got a part to
Ain't
do
no
with
nigga
it.
shorter than me tell me what to do.
Buddy.
Nigga taller than me tell me what to do.
You
It's
can't
not
go to the
right.
room, bro. Go to the room, my brother.
How y'all week been, man? We Thursday live. We almost on Friday. A lot of people going to that Millennium Tour today, huh? That's up at what is that? The Wintrust Arena.
Yeah, man. I just heard about it today. I ain't know nothing about it.
I
What
was
is,
just gonna
they
say.
said Boosie, you know?
Boosie, Omarion. I don't know.
Who goes to see Omarion first of all? I heard Bow Wow.
Oh yeah, Bow Wow on there.
Omarion,
Omarion.
Bow Wow. So that's why he been doing the Harlem Shake lately. Whenever he go, you see him doing the old Harlem Shake like Bow Wow. Give it up, buddy.
Oh, for
Wow,
real.
going crazy though.
Bow Wow been
I
going
like
crazy.
Omarion had a
Bow Wow when he came
couple
out.
hits though.
Yeah, when he came out.
You don't fuck with him no more.
When he was Lil Bow Wow.
You just don't know.
The way you move, so
I ain't gonna lie, I was a
across
fan.
the
I was a
floor. I mean,
fan.
he run through my.
I was a
You
fan.
feel what I'm saying? Like, you know,
Especially when I
But-
wanna thank you. That
he was
my
done at Lil Bow Wow. Once he went to Bow Wow and he became a thug, I'm like, nah,
Yeah.
I don't believe that.
shit.
Yeah,
He's not one of those.
yeah.
You're not that guy, pal.
I think he is one.
Man, no, don't nobody think. Everybody think Bow Wow is a clown.
That's crazy.
Except for BK.
Mhm.
You know, hey, I'm gonna call him how I see him.
Well.
Bow Weezy, everybody. Mhm.
Hey, Smokey, man, cut it out, Smoke. You do it too much. Cut it out.
Where's Smokey at? Smokey need to come visit us, man.
That
Where
wasn't
he
me,
at?
Smoke. Cut it out.
Who is Smokey?
Smokey,
Smokey?
The guy
BK.
that you was rubbing on.
Oh my God. Every time you say his name, now okay, you know what?
You was trying to smoke.
Definitely not.
Smokey need to come
Those
visit
are my
us. You
little
heard
days.
me?
What's up, Miss Tiffany? We ain't gotten to no topic yet. We just started. Boy, listen, let me tell y'all something. Angel was off today, and this mug was still late.
I was not. I pulled up on the dot like Usher. It's
They said
7
you on
o'clock
time, you
on
late.
the dot. I'm in my drop.
They said you on time.
We
you
still
late.
started on time.
No, we didn't.
Well,
We just started.
my time.
After
is my time.
7:15.
BK supposed to be here at 7:20.
Y'all gotta do better, bro.
6:20.
We
gotta
got
do
to
better.
do better.
Yeah, though.
I'm
Y'all
gonna
do.
start. Handing out what is it called? Fines.
Damn, we got a fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
Fine or points.
either or. However y'all.
We got to go on a point system.
Nah, because y'all already had all them points.
But he said no now because he know he gonna be the one racking.
So we charging your ass.
Hey, bro said, hey, look, hey, be there by 6:45. Bro, text at 6:48. I'm on my way.
Right.
Smoke talking about, hey, Angel Boo. Smoke, man, come on, man. I always got a hot seat for you, my boy. You know how we get down.
We don't want no
Yeah.
trouble now. We don't want no trouble. Don't
She
go
talking
around
about
there messing with them good people.
She talking about trouble. She want to cause the trouble. What's wrong?
No, I didn't cause no trouble. I am a child of God.
Got child of
With her? Be a
God.
preacher.
Okay, then. Y'all here handing out blessings.
I don't
Smoke
know.
your preacher.
I'm just playing.
Smoke your preacher?
Yeah.
Oh, word?
Oh, that's
okay.
what's up.
Let me see. Come on here and preach
Him and his
something.
wife, Megan, got their own church. I'm gonna go visit one day.
They got their he a pastor.
See, you
or
got
preacher?
me over here talking
You're a
crazy.
pastor. If you're a preacher, you're a pastor.
No, you ain't, bro.
How
You
come
can
not?
tell you ain't go to church.
If you're a preacher, you're a pastor,
Okay.
or you're a prophet.
Did
I
you
don't
have
think
a
he's
good
a
weekend?
prophet. Smoke. What is?
Okay. Me?
Smoke. Which one you is?
I've
Smoke.
been a little I've been congested. My inflammation, you know, I'm an ex-asthmatic.
Okay.
So I've been a little inflammated.
Hey, Tiffany said, keep playing. Gonna be running out of there again. O's got her like, boy, he saw a ghost. Like Jesus came back.
I don't know. Lord
Boy,
was
he got
talking to him.
that text like, oh, gotta go.
Gotta go. Hey, it's too far.
That's the farthest I ever seen my boy.
He got
Smoke
that
run.
yellow light.
That's the
Gotta
fastest.
go.
He got up so fast, boy.
They
He
just
did.
keep trying to put me in the high
What?
speed.
Well,
I'm gonna repost a little thing. I'm gonna repost it probably tomorrow.
Don't do that.
Yeah, go
Don't
ahead
do
and
that.
sip it and shit.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie. That was like one of the most embarrassing moments that I had to look back into, and not because of that situation, but I was drunk as hell.
Oh, you was lit?
I was drunk.
Hey,
Oh, he said he's a
you
deacon.
wasn't the drunkest
I
on
thought Smoke was a
BK's though.
pastor. He's a deacon.
You wasn't the drunkest.
No, I mean at that time that shit was embarrassing.
Yeah.
It was
What you mean,
embarrassing
who wasn't the drunkest?
because he
She wasn't the
listen.
drunkest.
He called
Yeah,
me
so
at like
She def-
7.
No, she wasn't the drunkest that's been on the show.
What's
Absolutely.
it called? It was that much sleep.
Oh, Whitney. She was so loud at first. Next thing you know, slumps.
Slop.
That man called me at 7. Talk about, can you be here 10 minutes? I'm out kicking it, drinking. I'm fuck it, yeah.
It was last minute though.
Yes, I was like, what? I looked at it. I was like, oh, I don't even want to watch this. I don't want to watch it. I don't want to watch it. So I couldn't even tell you what happened.
She wasn't ready.
I was not.
She wasn't ready.
That's why I'm like, yeah, I need to change my life. I can't even look at this video. What the fuck? So yeah, but now we're in a better place. Angel Booth the review and 1 year. And what's this about to be in a month now? Oh, a month. Oh my God.
You
Yeah,
started
1 year and a month.
year ago?
Yeah.
Oh,
no, I
wow.
started I stopped drinking a year ago.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
You started drinking.
I started my podcast in December.
outside, you just started that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, drinking.
Shout out to everybody that's tuning in so far. We early today.
Don't it feel good not to drink?
It does. I'm not even gonna lie.
You said what?
I said it feel good not to drink when you
So
drunk.
you don't never have the urge, like you know how like people like go to rehab and get off drugs, but then they should always like just get twitching and shit because they want to do it. You don't. Do
It was
that?
never that serious for me.
Oh.
Don't get me wrong. I definitely was a drinker, but it wasn't something like I had to fiend for it or nothing like that.
Have you ever did this? See, he don't understand it, right? Let me tell you this. Have you been driving
Mhm.
and then just turned into the liquor store? And then I think about it, like, I ain't drinking. Why did I pull up here?
No,
You
not
never did that?
necessarily, but I have thought about having a drink.
Hey, I did that one time. That's when we was drinking. We was kicking it.
You used to drink?
That's when we was drinking.
I didn't know you really drunk like that.
I went through a stage of drinking. We was drinking.
That's when you was heartbroken?
Hell no. That's when we was. No, it wasn't hard. It was the opposite. We was just living every day, all day, right?
Right.
So when we drink, we drinking.
Tiffany said, "Congrats, Angel Boo."
Congrats.
Thank you.
Oh, 1 year. Yay!
I don't congrats that.
Yay! Let me see.
That's you hit the fire.
One of them was clapping.
Anywho, it's definitely an accomplishment for me. It didn't take like nothing
No, that's what's
health
up,
wise,
though. Baby steps is the best.
or
steps.
no, for real, it didn't take nothing health wise. It just took me to have the
The mindset.
strength. Yeah, like actually looking back on my actions, what I used to do, how I used to kick it, the money I was spending, shit,
Yeah.
just being around any and every fucking body. I'm like, yeah, this is not it.
It add up quick.
And
Your pocket to be the main reason why you quit. You be like, man, I saved so much
I was
money.
buying at
I'm
least
switching to
3
Geico.
bottles myself, not drinking
Yeah.
by myself, but buying 3 bottles myself within the weekend,
Damn.
if not 4.
Yeah.
But we starting Friday, we ain't ended till Sunday. What you mean?
And I'm
You
talking
go.
about
You
That's $400 right there. A bottle of Douce, $50,
Hey,
$50,
I
$50
when we
bucks.
went through ours, look, this how Muzz did, right? It was 1942 Clausia Azul. When I say on a random day, for 3
I
days.
know.
I'm talking about we just it's up. Like down there.
Mhm.
Whenever Muzz pull up, hey, what's up? We getting lit. This what we doing.
I started late, you know. Now I drink Hennessy. I drink.
I started late.
You know what I'm saying?
You started late. You started as a grandpa.
I
couldn't
started
drink
like a year
Hennessy if
ago.
it paid me.
Yeah, you started late.
See, I don't know if I was drunk though. I don't think I ever been drunk. I probably was tipsy. I got a headache. My shit was spinning. I was
Oh, you
dizzy.
drunk the wrong liquor.
No, it wasn't that. I don't know what it was.
You was trying to hang with
Listen,
the
listen,
big
You
dog.
probably drunk too
Listen.
much.
Before I die, I do want to get slapped, like sloppy. I want to black out.
You want to black out? I don't
I
want
ain't
to
a
black
pretty
out.
sight.
I just want to see.
Yeah, I don't want to black
Yeah,
out.
you ain't gonna like
I
that.
just want to see.
Yeah, that if you do that though, it'll keep you from not ever drinking again though. Because once stuff like that happen, bro, once my head hurt my stomach, bro, I'm taking about 3-4 months.
Like, I ain't never threw up or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I was drinking with somebody. Actually, probably some people. I was taking like little. I don't know if they were little
I ain't
shots or
telling
not,
my
but
story.
it was always drinking the drink, so I take a shot. You know what I'm saying?
Shot. Yeah, that's how you did it.
Nah, that ain't how I did it. That's how they
You
did
know what
it.
I'm saying? That's how you said it.
Oh yeah, that too. But but I don't think I ever was drunk though.
But if your head, if you was something,
That shit gave me a
what you
headache,
was
though.
drinking, some Saveca?
Fuck is that?
You say your head was spinning and stuff, and you wasn't drunk.
Nah, nigga, this all I ever drunk. Hennessy, Patron,
You say?
Douce, and Don Julio. That's all I ever drunk.
Oh.
No, I drunk some Hypnotic and Hennessy before. That shit was
Which
fire.
one had the head spinning?
Huh?
Remember? Which one had the head spinning?
Probably all of them. I don't
You
know.
mix them?
Huh?
You was mixing
No, I was just taking
Oh,
shots.
okay.
I was taking shots.
different ones?
Yeah.
You drink all that at once?
No. I think one time. No, I did. I ain't gonna lie to you. No, it was all like when I
It
drunk
was all the
once.
same?
It was all
okay,
that. Yeah,
Obviously, yeah, that's it right there.
yeah. But it gave me a headache though. Like I ain't like that. Yeah, my shit was spinning for real.
Nah.
Tiffany talking about some no. What you saying no to Tiffany? I gotta get her on this show.
No,
I gotta
it's
get her on
Tiffany.
this. I don't want to say the wrong last name.
Didn't know say her last name. It's okay.
Nah, but she when I put something up, she be on it, boy. She be putting up some good shit.
Good about this.
Hey, Shorty getting paid off that shit.
Hey, low key though,
Hey, why they hating on her?
it's crazy.
Cause you gotta think, bro. The world is full of hate.
Yeah, but that's what run it up.
Exactly, and that's why she getting
They don't
paid.
understand that.
Hello.
They booking the little. So if y'all to put y'all what we talking about, the little white girl
What's her
that's
name? Janelle, I
dancing to
think.
that damn that, little
That
country
dangerous
shit.
song.
Yeah, the dangerous to the country shit.
Mixed
I
with
think her
weather.
name Janelle something.
Boy,
Yeah.
they booked her for like $6.
And then she wearing the same outfit though. Please, girl, buy outfit. But I love her dance though. I ain't
Hey,
gonna hate on
she
her.
can dance. Though. I love.
I love,
boy.
and then she doing it different to her own beat. Anybody
yeah.
that's around her, she don't try to copy like she doing her.
Yeah, she snapped.
And that's why she getting her bookings. She's
Hey.
standing out.
Hey, I see Mud.
She said, "Don't get slapped." I gotta get slapped one time. I got to. I just want to like stumble when I walk. I want to be telling motherfuckers, "I love you. Don't talk to me."
Ooh, I miss them days sometime. I ain't gonna
Hey,
lie.
I just want to see Tiffany. I just got to see before I die.
One
Hopefully, I can
day.
do it soon. I just got to see. I just need to be around the right people though, because some people might try to take advantage.
I'm
of
asking you my
shit.
question
I ain't with that.
afterwards.
What happened? What happened?
Nothing.
Why y'all always having side conversations? Boy, y'all got some little shit entanglement going on?
Sidebar.
Y'all got some entanglement going on?
That was just a sidebar, bro.
I can leave the room and let y'all have a little moment.
That was just a sidebar, bro.
What was that?
It was a sidebar.
I feel like y'all talking about me now.
It was a sidebar, bro. Those are totally legal.
What was the sidebar? What was it about?
Why would we be talking about you when we be telling you up front?
Don't worry about it. I'm going to go back and listen.
Yeah, the mics have ears.
Hey, well,
do
we finna go ahead and get into it. Today we're going to try something a little different. Angel Boo was out in public. I don't know where she was at. What's so funny?
damn, you said my name and it was funny.
Where I said your name was funny?
Yeah. If every time I laugh, you gonna question me?
Nah, I just you laughed at that particular moment, so I saw.
You said Angel, and I was like, "Kick."
Okay, so Angel.
Look, when I be a lady, he don't know how to handle that though. When I be all like, oh, "Okay, folks," I'm sitting here being a lady.
No, like you can do that. You know, I mean, hey, I got my own perception about it, but you can do it. I ain't no folks though.
You know what I mean? Either way I go.
Nah,
either way.
But look,
either
though,
way.
today we're gonna try something a little different. Angel was out in public. I don't know where she was at. She ain't disclosed that information for everybody wondering. She said some people that came up to her. I guess they seen her the podcast that she was. Hey, what the fuck is he on? She was on the I guess they seen on the podcast, or whatever, and they had gave her some questions. I don't know if there's like some real life shit that they had going on or they've been through, but they just want to get different perspectives. So she sent them to us and shit. We picked 3 and we finna get to it.
We actually picked 6.
Well, I only picked 1 to talk about. Just trying
no,
to
I'm just talking. Come on,
let's
let's get into it.
Hey, shout out to everybody getting their kids in prime, man. Boy, y'all mamas are snapping. Y'all daddies do y'all thing too. Boy, cause I ain't gonna lie, I ain't seen y'all kids in 4 years, boy. But when prime come around, boy, y'all going crazy.
Don't go too crazy.
No shade intended at all.
Don't go too crazy this year, because I stay off the internet on prime time. I ain't got time to see all that shit.
Nah, hey, some of the kids be like sharp though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I ain't got time for this shit this year.
Wow.
They be sharp though.
Cause every year they get older, and I'm scared they're gonna be 30 this year.
Clyde Berry, what it do?
Again,
shout out to everybody
they was like 26.
Tuning in right now.
This year they might be 30.
Yeah, they do be looking grown as hell.
Yeah, these comments ain't coming up.
I'm telling you, back then we had the little puffy dresses looking like Cinderella, mainly covered up. Now it's like they backs out, skin, stomach showing, titties hanging, looking grown. But like I say, I hope y'all really do it for y'all kids, but mainly let them be a kid.
It's too late.
Yeah, you right.
They ain't gonna let it. They gotta compete with other people too.
I couldn't even get my nails done until like what? High school?
Hey, they getting everything.
That's what I'm saying. Like these kids nowadays, they want lashes, wigs, hair, this, that. Shit, y'all better be putting them on Plan B. I mean, damn Plan B, birth control. No, for real. But
putting them on the Plan B is crazy.
Birth control.
Matter of fact, okay, cool. That's the topic I want to talk about. I'm sorry. Now that you brought it up, we're gonna get to the questions, but after this topic, hold on. Because I ain't gonna lie, it's so crazy. I got in a real blown argument with like a few people about this shit.
About what?
About what y'all just said. So,
birth control.
How do y'all feel about putting your kid on birth control?
When they start having sex, shit, put their little ass on birth control.
If you feel like your child is interested in sex or any type of involvement or hanging around those who have sex, yes, I will put my child on birth control.
Boy, y'all crazy as hell, boy. So many times your kid is a freshman, sophomore, and they come to you either to say they having sex or they thinking about having sex with a person that they into it with, that they entangle.
What you gonna do? Lock them in a room? Like the movie Tangle? Did she still get out? Did she still do what she wanted to do?
I mean, again,
so why not prevent it instead of letting it happen and then having to go take your child to do an abortion?
So this is my theory on that, and this is what I told them. So by you saying, okay, we're gonna put you on birth control because it's to keep you from having a baby. But in my mind, you're telling this kid now you can go freely and fuck.
That's not necessarily.
Have sex however and whenever you want to.
Nope.
Because ain't no consequences coming behind it.
Let me tell you what.
What?
I'm gonna stop you right there. Sorry to interrupt. As a woman where my mom actually had those conversations with me, right? And we ain't necessarily talk about sex, but she experienced my older sisters going through that and she didn't have that talk with them, or let alone give them the advice of birth control. So now you 8 years later, hey, baby, I know this your first boyfriend, you in 9th grade. Let me go ahead and, you know what I'm saying? If you do think about that or you want to, you know what I'm saying, making that open door to have that conversation, but let's go ahead and do birth control so we can move out the bam just in case you do have that urge. My mama kept it real with me. And I ain't have sex until I was 18. No bullshit. So I was 18. But it was the fact that she had that conversation and I seen my sisters, I experienced that.
So your sister had kids at an early age in high school, is what you're saying?
Yeah. At 17, they had kids.
17, shit, she graduated.
But still, that was
young
young
at that point.
Do you think mentally she was grown to go out here and handle bills on her own, to do all this without struggling, getting it out the butt?
17 years old, she didn't know mentally that she could be pregnant.
What?
I'm saying you're to me in my mind.
Of course, they know the consequence of sex.
But you're giving an excuse though now.
No, I didn't say anything about the sex part. I was talking about after she had the baby.
Right.
What are you getting at, BK? Because now you lost me.
Because in my mind, you're trying to give it an excuse.
No.
Because you're saying, well, she didn't have that talk. But at 17, shit, you grown. You know exactly what's going on. So at 17, I ain't talking about the 17, 18-year-olds in high school. I'm talking about the 15, 14s, and 15s, and 16s. I'm talking about those kids, those young women.
Yeah, say the age group at first.
Well, I'm saying it now because 17, I didn't know that she was going to say
you
17.
You
17,
said at 16. No, you said at 16.
You said 16?
Okay, even 16.
At 16.
Even at 16. 16, you're a sophomore going into a junior year probably.
What you think, Breezy?
Hold on, I wasn't done saying what I was saying, though.
So are you saying you would just rather let them have a baby?
No, I'm going to have that talk with them. And again, to me, I feel like it should be a scare tactic because now I'm putting into you like, hey, listen, you're doing this, you know, this is what's coming behind it. You know what I'm saying? So unless you want to mess your life up right now, because I mean, that's really what it's going to be at the early age, is messing your life up. Now you're going to have to work twice as harder to achieve goals and accomplishments.
So can I ask you this?
Go ahead.
How old are your daughters?
13 and 11.
Okay. So when your daughter reached the age of 16, are you, or even at this time now, considering how society is pressuring it, how all of this other stuff, are you sitting down having that conversation with her to put that scare tactic in her, or do you feel like it's too early to expose her to the information right now?
I won't bring it to her because in my mind it's too early. But if she comes to me, then we got to talk.
Okay. So when she does come to you before the age of 16 and say, hey, Dad, I actually had these thoughts about sex. What should I do? What would you do?
Don't have it. What for what?
So are you going to take any route to prevent it besides like locking her in the room or being so strict and down her throat?
Hell no, I ain't going to do that because again, I can only guide you. And thus far, I think I've been doing a pretty damn good job of guiding them and telling them right from wrong and trying to get them ready to prep for the real world.
Okay.
And in my mind, I haven't been wrong, or from their backlash in life and stuff that they do that I tell them, or even the people around them that loves them and care for them, it hasn't been wrong that they've been told. So again, back to like I said last week, I think my voice carry enough authority for them to second guess or not do it, if that makes sense.
And though I definitely get that because you father, you know, being present is definitely important.
And then on top of that, if they come to you and say they already,
but what about peer pressure?
I'm gonna tell them I'll whoop their ass.
But what about peer pressure? And the only reason I'm asking these other questions,
what peer pressure from a man, from a boy,
from anything outside, whether it be around girls having conversations about them having sex and your daughter being there wanting to experience it.
I got enough confidence that they're gonna come and talk.
So you mean to tell me that you're so against birth control that you wouldn't offer that to your daughter to prevent that?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
Me personally, me and their mama really fall out if I find out that they on birth control. We will really literally fall out. I hope she's watching this. We will literally fall out.
Okay.
Because again, you can't tell me as a young man, right? I'm 16, 15. I'm already horny. I'm already trying to get some. I find out shorty on birth control. Now I'm not talking about my kids. No, I'm talking about somebody else. I don't want nobody thinking some old crazy ass shit. She on birth control? What?
Is that how you thought? You was 15, 16?
Nah, I ain't lose my virginity until
No, I'm saying, is that how you thought?
No, I didn't. No.
Is there anybody else around you that you heard think like that?
I don't. At that
age, I never heard nobody think like that either.
Huh?
I never heard nobody think like that either.
Just because you didn't hear it don't mean they wouldn't have thought. Think about it. You're already prevented of having a kid. Let's go.
No, I'm just saying I never heard.
I'm not saying I'm gonna skeet.
All I'm saying is this is the first time I heard that thought. When you 15, 16, oh, she on birth control, I'm gonna go ahead. I never heard that. I just want to see, did you hear somebody ever say like that, or did that just come to your imagination?
It just come to my imagination.
Yeah.
That's because you're a grown man at that age. Kids are not thinking about that. And the actual
These kids, no,
actual little girl who had like
let's not backtrack.
that
You
type
said
of
in
guy?
today's society. Back then, we had I can't even say we had a little more control.
Man, them little
Really
boys
didn't.
don't even be knowing what
We're
birth
talking
control
about
is.
nowadays.
Them little boys don't be knowing what birth control is. Them
Nowadays?
these little boys
They don't even
be
know what
knowing nothing
condoms
about
is.
women is. Boys just be knowing, hey, you got something down there that I can use it. That they don't be knowing about none of that other stuff. They learn that from dealing with them.
Yep.
They don't be knowing all that. Who sit down and talk to a boy about birth control? Nobody.
Hey,
Nobody sit down and talk to a boy about that stuff. But
I ain't going.
I ain't got no daughter, so y'all can have them birth control conversations. The women and the girl dad, y'all just better know. You hear me? If my sons them get the hey, let me see who her mama. No. If she a little whore, I'm gonna tell you better treat her like a whore. I'm disowning you.
What if you fall in love with a whore?
You better treat her like one.
What if you don't? If you treat her like
I'm
royalty?
call him a sucker. I'm gonna treat him like I treat suckers.
You gonna treat your son like a sucker?
If he a sucker, he a sucker. Suckers get treated like suckers. But my sons ain't gonna be no suckers though.
How you know? You don't know that.
Bro, I give them, man,
So what
I
about
know.
on the man's side? Are you having those conversations with them as well? Besides, treating a whore like a whore.
I spoke. Yeah, I talked to my oldest.
Damn, why you don't want them to say that hoe though?
We don't say
You probably need saving, bro.
We don't say hoes. Can nobody say her mama?
Do you say?
Crazy.
Hey, you hear me? But hopefully I'll go down that route. I just know that the world is pushing that. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully
BK.
they don't go down that route, but I know the world pushing this. So I had to talk. I had them conversations with them though. I done had that conversation. We learned what sex is really about. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's gonna get to them. You teach them it's for making babies.
Do you show them how to be gentlemen though? Like, do you display it with their mom?
No.
Are you asking the wrong nigga? Shit.
No,
hell no.
I was just playing. I do show.
They gonna grow up hating women just like this nigga.
No, they don't. No, they gonna grow up. No,
Why you don't display it with their mom?
Hey, yo, come on, like, girl, you got a job? Give me that money.
I was just playing. No, they ain't. See, BK be hating on players. You always got that one dude who hating on players because he ain't no player.
I was about to say you got some nice looking baby mama.
I don't hate on players. I hate on pimps because them niggas using money. I hate that.
They
now all these women using money.
What you mean?
Not pimps.
He just ain't got the juice or the squeeze. Okay.
Who?
What you mean?
I'm trying to think of
Come on, I want you to make this thought make sense.
No. Okay, I'm trying to think.
I'm waiting.
The tricks. They're the ones I'm talking about.
You hating on the tricks?
Hell yeah.
I mean, you're a trick.
Who?
I mean, I thought you was on that side of things.
Boy, you got me fucked up.
I don't knock a trick. It's just
I trick for a woman that I actually like though, that I fuck with, but I ain't leading with no money. Hell no. I ain't got nothing.
Oh, okay. As long as you wasn't hating on the side of the players, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got I don't defend the tricks, But what we was talking about, man. You want to go talk about tricks? I know you liked it over there. It's crazy, man. This guy right here, man. This guy right here.
That's crazy. But, hey, I just want to ask that, you know what I'm saying? Because I mean, again,
but but look, just for the record though, I teach them how to be gentlemen. And yeah, with their mama, I don't treat their mama less than. I'm a gentleman on a odd day. You feel me? I'm a gentleman anytime.
Many odd days,
whatever. Every day, nigga. I'm a gentleman. I'm just saying on a random day. What makes me a gentleman is I look out for the women around me. You feel me? I'm the type that any woman. I'm the type I hold doors for women. I teach my kids. You know what I'm saying? You hold door for the women and the kids. You know what I'm saying? Like even other, you know what I'm saying? Somebody behind me hold the doors and shit like that. So
so you just got manners.
Yeah, I got
so that having manners and being a gentleman, two different things.
No, but I'm saying I'm a gentleman.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? If I'm a player gotta be a gentleman, bro. You can't be a player and not be a gentleman, bro.
Why not?
Why?
I'll teach you afterwards. And if some of y'all want some lessons too, it'll go afterwards. Because I'm not finna give it for free. Because this guy right here, but you don't.
That's the problem with black folks. Y'all always want $1. Get that shit to the lanes, man. Get that shit to them.
No, ain't no lanes.
Get the niggas that ain't players and pimps.
Don't know why they ain't gonna use it. They can't use it.
All you do is at least say you put it out there.
No, I didn't. I ain't put
you
out there for no lane.
Help them.
I helped them ruin their relationship. See, because the woman might be the player. Now I'm giving a lane some game and it's damaging what she got going on. I ain't doing that. I ain't no player hater. You hear me?
Speak.
Ain't no game.
I love the way this man speaks. Look at her. Look, she turning red and everything. Boy, you be getting hot and behind her.
You the one sitting over there
This
shining
guy
like
right
Rudolph.
here.
The
You
fuck?
hear me?
You see this man?
Hey, but stop cheesing since you been talking.
Look at it. He the only one who ain't stopped cheesing.
Thank you.
Folks thinking about that chicken later on. That's what he really over there thinking about that
Anthony,
chicken.
boy, I'm finna go. What? You think
Hey, that's what he really over there thinking about the
He
whole time.
showed
think
said
I
that.
ain't.
Hey, he happy we got started early. He said, hey, bro, we can go get some chicken tonight, bro.
What?
We at
Start
Anthony's
early,
tonight.
go. Hold on, get it right. It's wings, not
Wings. We can go get some wings. Hey, I'm down too, because I ain't ate since like one.
Why y'all think I was snacking on my Dorito? I was like, let me set them right there because I get hungry.
Yeah, heard.
But look, though.
Say that little appetite.
So we finna
Mama, I'm finna go bang some of them 5 wings.
So look though, so now we finna get back into the topic, y'all. My fault. I just had to put that out there. Birth control for kids, boy, y'all crazy.
Yeah,
Young
it's
ladies,
called.
y'all crazy.
Somebody in the comments was like, "It's not nothing wrong with it. It's actually called being cautious," which I personally agree. In this society today, and not saying that that's
I mean,
promoting-
whoever does
that's
it,
not
that's on them.
promoting
I'm just not
you.
doing it.
That's not promoting your child to have sex, but that's saying, hey, if you do decide and that's something that you actually came and talked to me about, I would rather help you prevent that becoming a young mother or whatever your mom went through or didn't go through.
Well,
Whatever
at that
case.
age, you're not making that decision anyway. Fuck wrong with you? Y'all crazy. That be wrong with y'all. Like y'all be wanting to be y'all kids' friends, boy. Hell,
You're
no.
Hey, but I'ma
16 and
tell
you're
you-
2 years from 18.
Guess
Hey,
what? You got
2
2 more
years from
You got
18.
2 more years to go into this roof. Do what the hell?
Baby,
I
I
tell you to do.
really
Hey,
pray
but
for
look,
your
though,
mentality. I
don't
swear.
care
Let me-
what you pray for.
I really do.
I pray for them if they make the wrong
Hey, but
move.
look,
Shit.
though,
You never know.
BK got a point. He
Nah,
got a
nigga,
point.
stay on that side. Nigga, don't come
I
over here
know-
to the right side.
I never even gave my opinion. I got sons.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Right.
Yeah, my fault.
I'm just,
He
I'm
say
just saying,
neutral.
you do got a point because it's like now if you know they're sexually active out here, if you know for sure, get them on. Like you know they ain't stopping. But I would say have the talk with them, talk about sex. Have the talk with them and tell the truth about it creates baby, which is a responsibility and this and that. Like you gotta low key take a girl through like motherhood. You know how they gave the dials up in school? You gotta give them that down, hear that mother cry at 3 a.m. type thing, so that they can know that, hey, if I'm gonna do this, I gotta protect myself. You know
If
what I'm
you
saying?
think just your voice
And
or
then
you
not
being
even
daddy,
that though.
that
Like
ain't
y'all
gonna
looking at
work.
it just from baby aspect, boys. Diseases out here.
I know it's disease.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So again, just because you got a condom on, that shit don't prevent that shit every time.
Nah, but what I'm saying is, right?
Talking about sex in general.
I only said that because if they're gonna do it, they're gonna do it, even if you don't know it. So what I'm saying is educate them on it, even on the diseases. Educate them on it. But what I'm saying is, if they fall into this, right? Just say they get manipulated. Just say they fall up into it. They need to at least understand at that moment. Look,
Did you
protect
just say that
yourself.
if they get manipulated?
That's why I said peer pressure.
A child.
Like
So
even though
listen.
people don't see that sometimes,
I'm
like
saying-
real shit, that shit is real. I've never went
I'm
through
gonna say
it.
this and I'm gonna leave it
But it's
alone. 'Cause I
real.
know a lot of people probably won't agree with what I'm finna say. If your child is weak-minded to get peer pressure and something that they don't even fucking know about, that is the parent fault.
Well, that's what,
Baby, you
that's
don't
what
know.
people get.
See, and
That
that's why
is
I say
not
you
their
haven't
fault.
really
They don't know
experienced
nothing
a lot
about.
of stuff
Huh?
to me.
That's what people. It's easy to manipulate a person to do something that they don't know nothing about.
Exactly. That's why I'm like, you
Hold
don't
on.
see that.
I never knew nothing about cocaine. Do you think I tried it?
Oh
Because
my
people
God.
peer pressure me?
We did know something about cocaine.
I didn't know anything about it.
We seen crackheads and stuff. They were destroyed. We never want to do that.
I never saw a crackhead.
Cocaine damaged our community enough, so we seen what we didn't want to do.
Thank you.
Weed.
And B,
I ain't never been peer pressure to smoke weed.
bro, you ain't
You-
listen. I hear you though. I hear the points that you're making, right?
I do too, but it's
All
like
I'm
you
saying
gotta
is
be
if
realistic.
some people did, right? We ain't talking about just you.
It's the parent fault. I don't give a fuck what y'all say.
It's not okay. Let me give you an example, right? Real quick. Say not even your child. Say anybody
No, you can
child.
use my child. Come on.
Say anybody child went and hung around with a group of people, right?
Uh-huh.
Now these group of people, you got somebody who did this, somebody who's more advanced, this an older bit.
Mhm.
Now your child see all this stuff, and they're like, "Damn, this looks fun. I want to do it."
Mhm.
Right? That's a little peer pressure moment, but it's also like, okay, you now hanging around people who you have no control over. You're not. They're supposed to be over here or doing this, but your child will wander off, having fun, whatever. It's so many predicaments that a child could be in to lead them into other things. And I'm not talking about sexual wise. I'm not just talking about
Absolutely.
drugs
Just
or
like
anything.
period.
Exactly. So
So
that's
now-
not it's not just about, oh, you have to be this type of parent, or oh, I have this effect on my child. Yes, you're supposed to have a child that can go out there and make decisions, and wise ones at that, based off how you raise them.
Mhm.
But it's also some that I ain't gonna say weak-minded, but sometimes peer pressure can make that child do something that they have never done before, that they may seem interesting or may just want to take a risk at. So you can't sit here and be like, oh, well, if I don't do this or I'm promoting this. No, it's called, if my child, hey, I like this boy, whatever the case may be, knowing that they 16 and got 2 years to go to 18, you think you wouldn't want to, just like you said, teach them about it, talk to them about it, know these predicaments, know STDs, all type of shit, but just to turn down like birth control because you think it's promoting that shit.
Okay.
I would rather put my child on that to make sure you don't have no babies before you are 18, and two, we can be on track without being distracted by the little, you know what I'm saying?
So now here I come as a parent. So now we're going to talk about me and my kids again. And I know it's a lot of people that think like me too, because a lot of my friends think like this. If you're allowing your kid to be around a certain type of a crowd, you're failing as a parent. If your kid is able to sneak out, and again, I know it happens. I know it happens. That means somewhere you're lacking authority. Right now, if my kid was 16, 17, and she was hanging around you, you think I'm going to allow that if she's under my house? Absolutely not. And I'm talking about the old Angel that was out drinking and doing God who knows what.
Don't use her. She ain't here no more.
Huh?
Don't use that as an example.
Nah,
She
she's
ain't here
somewhere
no
in
more.
that little motherfucking body for sure.
Nah, she ain't
Wait to
there no
come
more.
back out again, goddamn. Nah, just playing. Hey, she gonna be in the club, motherfucker, waiting that Don Julio. She gonna,
Yeah, Julio.
huh?
You gonna dance on the wall.
Hey,
Oh, now you doing
Don Julio, man, I act a Julio.
Y'all some clowns. No.
But no, on some real shit though, I ain't gonna be honest though. Again, you as a parent in this day and age, you've been through all that. You done seen all that. So again, I feel like a kid can't pull a wool over your face, over your, how the fuck that shit go. My daughters, I'm not allowing them to be associated with none of that.
So you know how they're in sports.
Absolutely.
So you know how they go on trips and they go to these little sleepovers or lock-ins, or
And-
they at each other's house. Hold on. They at each other's house, right?
And guess what?
Hold on.
And guess what? Hold
Hold
on.
on.
I'm
I ain't
talking-
finished.
hold on.
I ain't finished.
You
I
ain't
ain't
gonna have a chance for you. Wanna know
Okay.
why?
Why?
Me and their mama know every parent that they be with,
Mhm.
every kid that they be with.
Mhm.
Ain't no lock-ins. The
Mhm.
parties they go to.
But do you know the other kids that they hang around with, or what
Absolutely.
they happen to do?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You say that now.
Listen, I
You
swear
say that
for- listen,
now, but
listen.
I'm sorry.
Listen.
Being realistic, you can see. I done had.
And
Listen,
again,
I
I'm
done
sure they
had a
don't- I'm sure they
cousin.
don't tell me
I've
everything.
had a
I'm sure
cousin
about
who
that.
was so sheltered that as soon as she turned 18, she couldn't wait to go pop some pussy.
But that's
She
the
couldn't
thing,
wait
though.
to go sit around and have this person at that house, and she was, and they was in church.
Listen, them
I'm
the
talking
ones.
about exactly. So for you to sit here and think that,
Listen,
oh,
my
okay,
kids are not sheltered. My
for
kids
you
are
to sit
able to
here
go
and
wherever
think
they want
that
to go.
these children are not gonna be in predicaments where peer pressure is around, where drugs are around, where sex may be there. Come on now. That, like, think logically, bro. Like,
Angel,
I get what you
You
saying,
as a parent, why are you allowing them to be around that?
bro.
I have both my kids. Hold on.
It's not.
Hold on, listen,
you
listen,
can only
listen.
control so much. You cannot prevent your child from every single where. You done did school before. You done been around kids before they done did shit. Like, come on now, be for real.
I've never did
You used
school.
to hang around Breezy.
Right, Breezy also went to West, and I've never.
Okay, but you
I
used to hang around Breezy. Listen, not in a bad way. Be for
Breezy
real.
came to the crib. I never hung with Breezy outside. Unless we was hooping and
But
playing
hold on,
football.
wait.
And my mom actually knew the nigga.
Hey, wait. But Breezy was a great kid, right? Look, I'm gonna say
I'm
that.
not saying that in a
Hold
bad
on,
way,
hold
though.
on,
But
hold
you
on.
done been
No,
in
I'm gonna tell you-
experiences.
No, I'm gonna tell you though. Look at this though. Look, Breezy was a great kid. See, BK and them, they didn't be in like experiences with me.
Mhm.
I had separate people, right? Separate group. My experiences came with my family. My family is that. My friends wasn't.
But that's what I'm
But now-
saying, though.
Totally,
But that's
totally
what I'm
two different
saying,
type
though.
of, environment.
You experienced that. That was the environment that you were in. But then when you came around BK, they only knew this side, correct?
Only knew what.
They, whatever you presented to them,
We're gonna
or
add
No, they knew me, but my family was the.
And guess
My-
what?
that's what I'm saying. You still were hanging with this person, right? Not saying that he got you in trouble, not disregarding who you was as a child. But what I'm saying is he done been through realistic shit.
Right.
Done been through that at a young age.
Absolutely.
Done seen this type of shit.
Right.
And he was around you.
Right.
I mean, BK,
so meaning,
BK
but
was
but-
outside.
listen,
I'm listening. I'm using
My
that as an
parents
example.
kept me away from that though. Nigga,
Okay.
I had to be in the house at 9 o'clock.
Okay.
Before the street, like, come on. You think I'm not gonna put that in my kids? Right
That's-
now, every day. Listen, my
I
oldest
do
daughter.
that too.
Hold on, my oldest daughter go to the mall with her friends.
Mhm.
Go sleep over at her best friend's house.
Mhm.
She does things. I don't shelter them to her like, no, you in the bubble. You ain't going outside unless I know
Okay.
that. Ain't none of that. My daughter, both of them, I swear for the living God, right here, got on my damn mom. And I hate to even be doing all that. They literally came like, man, you know, girl on the basketball team got caught with a hookah.
Mm.
So they talk to me, and I'm sure they talk to their mama. I'm just that voice that like, hey, you know what's allowed and what's not allowed. And if you take the wrong route, there's consequences behind that. So that's all I'm saying.
I'm not disregarding that.
So listen, will it be times where my daughters might try when they get a little older? Absolutely, I'm sure they will. But I guarantee you this, they're going to think twice before they do it.
And I never disregarded that.
You know what I'm saying?
Only thing I'm asking you to do is be realistic to say that, okay, they can be in those predicaments, even though you are a great parent.
No, they can't be in that predicaments. I'm not going to allow it.
Them going to the mall, they can see somebody that's up in school. It could be a boy that they like that actually run there. Oh, hey, how you doing? Oh, you know what? Can we go to the movies together while we're here at this mall? And you're not knowing. Like, and not saying that, like I said, your structure, whatever your voice, you got to be realistic. That's all I'm saying. Be realistic when it comes to certain things. Kids are going to be kids. Just like we were curious and adventurous, regardless of what structure. And me mad at, not mad at, or, using my dad voice like, yes, he terrified me. But guess what? If I wanted to run over here to the park real quick, okay, let me go. But not on no weird shit. Like, be realistic, G. And I'm not saying that for your kids
to act right, man. Listen. For the kids, I do it for a little bit of nothing, man. I make sure they obey y'all. I make sure that they, you know what I'm saying? Just come holler at me, man. Because over here, I put belt to ass.
I'm glad you do.
If I got to, I put my motherfucking hand to ass. It is what it is. She talking about, whoop. Oh, he said she right, BK. Hey, she might be. But with my
who said that?
Oh, my homie used to play football.
I say like, you'll never know until you reach that point. We can always assume that we know something.
Oh, and I do take that consideration.
Yeah, but once we get there, it's like your oldest child is 13, right?
Right, should be a freshman next year.
That's my oldest child, 13. Right? So it's like we don't know until we get there. You know what I'm saying?
And let me say,
you might not.
But that's what I'm saying. I have enough confidence in her to know.
Baby, your girl ain't even did a 160 yet. Do you know females at a certain age ain't gonna listen to shit you talking about?
No, but then some do. I get it.
Baby, females are gonna do a 360. They're gonna listen to their friends. They're not. I'm not just talking about your child.
No. We can't talk.
I'm not talking about your child. I'm talking about females.
Hold on, listen. Are we talking about females or are we talking about a child?
A child.
Boy, you crazy as hell.
A child.
Listen, man.
Any girl out
that's
there.
What's wrong with these kids nowadays? Because I ain't gonna say people like this. Women wants to be these kids' friends.
Who wants to be their friend when I'm talking about a female doing a 180, and all females done been through this. You're a pre-teenager, whatever. Once you get to a certain age, especially at 16, nigga, everything, not saying that they're gonna disregard what you're saying. I'm not saying every child, I'm not talking about yours in particular. Females do a 360. They want to start wearing lip gloss, their hair gotta be this type of way.
You lip gloss now.
Not talking about your child.
No, I'm talking about my. You wear lip gloss now, both of them.
Like I said, females do a 360. You want to get your hair done. You want to do this lip gloss. You want to do that. You want to impress your friends. You want to stop. You getting into it with your mom. You all type of shit, G. So that's why I say a lot of people don't be realistic when it comes to life. As much as you want to put this structure in there, your daughter still gonna do what the fuck she want to do, and I'm standing on that.
That's the problem. And listen, that is why.
And it ain't about women or how you feel about them. That's real shit.
You're not clocking shit.
That's
you want to know why?
I'm realistic.
You want to know why?
Hold
on, bro. How in the child? Let me get on the ass right quick. How in the child get into it with the mama?
Clock it.
You crazy as hell. How many? I kid you not. How many kids is getting into it with their fathers? I don't give a fuck how long you do it.
Clock it.
How many times did you get into it with your father? Really?
I never got into it with my father until he started doing shit to my mama. Then I had to voice my opinion about certain shit, but I'm not gonna get into it with no man, especially my father.
Okay,
but my mom,
reason I give you that.
Yeah,
I give you that. But if he never got into it with your mama like that, whatever the case may be, how many times did you get into it with your daddy?
I've disagreed with my mama a lot of times. I disagree with my mama a lot of times, but guess what? We had an open conversation for me to understand a lot of shit, and that's why I'm realistic today.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. If I get into it with my kid's mama and my kid better, I admit, think they finna say something.
What?
That's what you hate my son.
Talk to him, Breezy.
Get up out of here.
Talk to him, Breezy.
Talk to
him, Breezy. That's why I say like these no day and age friends, bro. That's nigga, my nigga.
Newer age, that shit been going on back then.
Even,
The hell?
No, back then, kids they was leaving. Parents was allowing them, hey, you want to be grown, get out of my crib. That's where it started at. You 17, 16 year old, now you got to figure it out. That's crazy to me. Well, I never tell my kids, get out because you think you grown. You grown. Hell no, boy, y'all crazy. Y'all setting these kids up for failure when y'all do that.
Who
shit.
is y'all? I don't got no kids.
People that agree with that dumb shit you just said.
That's not dumb at all. That's
It
my
is.
opinion. Whether you agree to agree to disagree, I'm not saying that your shit's stupid.
You can. If that's how you feel, you can.
No, it's not how.
I ain't mad
It's
at
not that. I'm literally sitting here saying that yes, that is how shit go. I've personally experienced that with my dad. I done stay here and say that plenty of times, but at the same time, I'm real about a lot of shit. I've even been in predicaments where I'm seeing shit.
Did you live with your mom or your daddy?
Both.
So okay, so at what
Both.
age? So when you got grown, babe, that's when you left.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just asking.
I never was kicked out, never had to do any of that weird shit. I've been in predicaments where I've been around people who was
Robbie,
actually
you hear
having
me?
sex,
They don't
who
understand
did
it, Robbie.
like, come on now. Y'all, hey, look, when y'all get, mark my words, and I don't wish this on anybody. I'm saying this, whether it's a girl or a boy, we all get to that age where them teenagers start doing what they want to do, and you actually got to sit down and talk to them and not be their friend, but actually understand and communicate with them about that shit. I want to see how that
What
goes
is
for
there to
y'all.
understand when you've been through it already?
I want to see how that
What
goes
is there
for
to
y'all.
understand? You already understand it. So why do you need to understand a child?
What?
Why do you need to understand a child on certain things when you already been through it and you know the consequences that's coming behind it? Why do you need to understand and have this debate? Because that's what it's going to be, a debate. Oh, mom, I'm ready to have sex. Well, hey, listen, this is the case, but hey, my nigga, but
So what are you going to do to prevent them then?
They're not going to have it.
If they're going to be able to come to you, if they're going to,
they're not going to have it. You ain't got to finish. They're not going to have it.
Breezy, if your you don't got no girls, so I can't really say this. If your girl, even if it was a boy, because it's the same type of treatment.
It was my motherfucking boy.
If your son or daughter came to you and said, I want to have sex, or I'm interested in sex, or I like this boy and we about to be together, what are you going to do? Are you going to sit there and, like I say, what can you do to prevent that? What can you do to prevent your child being curious about sex? Or somebody manipulating your daughter to say, hey, baby, I love you so much. We're going to be together forever. Let's just do this. Trust me.
Can't nobody...
Man.
Boy, you think my kid's going for somebody love you? Man, what? What's wrong with you?
I never said your kid's going to go for anything.
No, I'm using my kids as an example. I can only speak for my kids.
The whole game.
Exactly, Brandon.
Ain't nobody going to be
You hear me?
Going to be able to sweet talk or do nothing like that. I'm just gonna give them the game.
Period.
Now, it's a place for both of y'all. Y'all points though, and like it's a place for both.
Her points are realistic. I'm not saying that, but again,
we're talking about some.
They're saying they're dumb. Like
they're dumb.
Listen,
they're dumb. Listen, they're dumb because the realistic of it is dumb. That's stupid. It should never happen.
So, do you agree that it could possibly happen? Not with your kids, but in general, do you?
Absolutely.
Thank you. That's all I'm saying.
And listen, that's why I say
that's all I'm saying.
And listen,
because even agreeing with you are that father. You are that father figure. I see you doing with greatness. Kudos, chef's kids. Like no bullshit. Not even being funny, but literally to the point where when you say certain shit, it's like, damn. Do you think about the shit that could possibly happen, or just like how you say, okay, I haven't had that conversation with my daughter. Society is already teaching these kids about sex, about gay relationships, about all type of shit. So if you ain't sitting down having your conversation and giving them the game right now,
why?
You can better prepare for them type of situations to occur.
And you just sit on here, I'm gonna prepare for it when they bring it to me. Why would I bring it to them? It's not even a thought. And even if it's a thought, it's not a strong thought because they're not acting on it, they're not doing it, they're not talking about it, they haven't brought it to me, their mama or the loved ones that's in their circle, that's the village that's standing behind them.
Just like we had a conversation before about our community never talking about the birds and the bees. Have you sat down with them and said that? Have you had any education about STDs? Have you had anything besides your daughter saying she had a crush on a boy?
It's not a topic right now. Why would I bring that? Okay, so
she had a crush, right? She opened up to you, had a crush. That was the open door right there to say, hey, baby, let me teach you something about men, or let me teach you something about how to be a lady.
You think I did?
I didn't say you didn't, but what I'm saying is that right there was your door open for that.
No, it's not, because that's what I'm talking about. I'm telling her, giving her the game. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, I'm going to give you this game, but then let me tell you, if you want to think about having sex, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not even playing that thing. Hey, guess what? This will happen when you got a crush, you end up having sex, and then this is what happened. No, that's not the conversation we had. Baby girl, just because a nigga tell you beautiful, don't fall for it every time. Make them show it to you. You got to feel it. That's it. Don't fall for these dumbass shit. Your daddy was there before.
Yeah, they gonna have a great example.
What?
They gonna like this. You gonna be able to get them all. This how you. Yeah, I hear you.
But it even take more. Okay, and not even asking just that though. Besides the bad, do you also do the good with them? Do you take them on dates? Do you bring them flowers? Do you, hey baby, this is what you do, or do you show by display with your lover or their mom? Like, do you display this to them of how this woman's supposed to be treated so they don't accept the sucker shit?
I don't go to the extent of giving my kids flowers and shit like that because again, this is just how I think. In the real world, how many niggas you gonna get that's really gonna keep that up on a consistent basis?
Set the expectation.
And that fucks a lot of women up nowadays.
How?
Because y'all
How? Set the expectation.
A woman, listen. A woman first love will be her father.
Correct.
At least that's what it's supposed to be.
Correct.
You got your father doing X, Y, and Z, A to Z, everything that you ever wanted. And he's showing it to you. You his baby girl, because you're going to be his love too. But just as a father-daughter thing. So guess what? Now when you get to the real world, you're looking for this man to buy you flowers, take you on dates every time you want to, cheer you up. You looking for a perfect relationship. You're not going to get that in the real world.
That's not a perfect relationship.
That is the perfect relationship because me and my kids, to me, have a perfect relationship right now.
No, that's not a perfect relationship. That's displaying how a man is supposed to come to you.
And you're going to look for that. You're going to look for your father and that man.
So meaning that if this boy happened to come to your daughter and he don't, I'm talking about not a flower, not a corset for prom, not a nothing. Don't open a motherfucking door. Don't do nothing. She's gonna accept that because guess what? You never displayed that to her of what a man
so
supposed to be.
Just because I didn't give my daughter a flower, now she's not looking for a flower at prom, or whatever the case may be.
How is she going to know what to look for,
My daughter
or what to avoid, or what to get to? You know what? I'm not even gonna say
Move it along. You're done with this conversation.
Yeah, because I'm we'll never get there.
The horse dead. I think it's
I'm just saying, bro.
You are
realistically. Who just basically said, "Hey, your daddy's gonna say something." I do agree with that. I agree with that 100%. I agree with that.
Let me be a referee real quick. That last one, that last one was far-fetched when you threw in the prom and stuff. Because prom, that's where we kind of teach them how to be like formal. So even just say my sons, my sons, I would teach, hey, this is how you come, right? This is how you go, right? Boom, like this is how you approach her. Boom, I'm gonna give them the game, but they learn that during prom. But him giving flowers, that's like with Steve Harvey, right? He said he damaged his daughters, right? Because he gave them everything that they could imagine. So then when they got in the world, they looked for that in a man, and a man could not give them everything that he gave them. So now they were never satisfied because he set the bar so high, right? So BK, he was hidden, right? On that last one, you kind of tapped out. I think, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, hold on. I'm finna say, listen, my youngest daughter, hold on, Brandon, I'm finna show you something. My youngest daughter sent me this. And
y'all both have
listen, hold on, I'm finna say this right now.
Course.
Look, my youngest daughter sent me this. Look, what that say? This is a TikTok she sent me.
Let me read these comments of what y'all talking about because I can't.
What that say, Brandon?
It said, if a man can't spoil me, my dad will.
I'm setting her up for failure if I'm doing everything she wants me to do, bro.
Yeah.
My youngest daughter sent me a TikTok, y'all, and it says, if a man, well, I'm gonna read exactly what it say. Because I don't want it say if a man can't spoil me, my dad will, bro.
I know why she sent you that though.
Man, fuck me up.
Yeah, because I
laughed at it. I ain't hardy or nothing. I laughed like, what the fuck you talking about?
Okay.
Fuck my head up, bro.
I just don't get how you expect your child to actually know what a man's supposed to be or how to be treated. If their father, the first love that a girl has is not showing them that. I'm not saying you're supposed to be like Steve Harvey and give them every fucking thing. We're not talking about billionaires. Of course, they had that shit made. Ain't no man gonna come attend to that. We're talking about characteristics of a man. Not sitting here saying do it and spoil and give it and do all that shit. No.
I can sit here.
A man is supposed to treat you this way. If he don't come with no flowers, he don't this. If he don't do this, if he ain't like, come on, man, it's a lot of shit that you're just thinking about it in let me portray. I'm supposed to be in the.
You moonwalking because you said I should be doing that for them. You didn't say how these talks with them. Of course, like Brandon said,
that's what I'm talking about.
No, that's not what you said. I'm gonna give my daughters the game. You said you should be setting an example by doing this. I should be giving them flowers. I should be courting them. That's what you said. I don't agree with that because I'm setting them up to see something that they possibly won't get.
How? If they said, okay, I look at it like this, right? If you see a single woman and she holding this lifestyle, right? And she know herself and her self-worth, right? A man that does not come with the flowers, the lifestyle that she has, whatever the case, will not be able to uphold her lifestyle with her. Not saying take care of her, not saying having her with her hand out because she already living this lifestyle, right? Meaning that she was taught this game to say, hey, this is what it is. This is what I expect, whatever the case may be. And she's not going to let a man that does not hold that expectation or what she's used to or can do for herself by any means.
But she could also be missing out on her husband too.
Brandon, stop giving this game. You said you ain't gonna give it for free.
Yeah, but
you said you're not gonna give it for free.
But this ain't no game. It's just
I can't make it up, bro. I can't.
Because no lie though, like if she already doing this and that, like she lived this lifestyle, and she expecting the man, hey, you gotta uphold this. Most dudes gonna be like real talk. Most dudes, even if they can, they gonna be like, you ain't finna require me.
Yeah,
because
we gotta be realistic, my nigga.
I'm gonna put it to you this way, and this
So
from
nigga,
my
hold on, let me read this.
this from my
you need another woman to
experience.
help you.
No, I don't need another woman to help me because I'm gonna feel
Your father told you what a man was supposed to be, right?
Let me tell you.
Hold on, that's my question.
I'm gonna take. Can I finish what I was finna say? Because that's what I was finna explain.
Okay, go ahead.
So for me, my personal experience, my Angel Boo with the review that I can clock is that yes, my dad was never the perfect man. Let me put that on the table. My dad was never the perfect man. He did not display the treatment of what my mom was supposed to get. However, bitch, don't be rude. However, he taught me qualities of what a man's supposed to do. So meaning no matter of what him and my mom was going through, he was still being a father. He was still taking care of whatever we needed as kids financially. He was also being a dad, being like, okay, I want to spend some time with you, actually spitting some games to me on some real shit, teaching me what the fuck not to look for. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I spent time teaching me how to drive, teaching me about a know-nothing ass nigga, or this is what you're supposed to do to get your credit right. Just all type of shit that if this man ain't coming to you with that type of game or a mindset that, no, he doesn't have to be like your father, but at least you know what a man quality is supposed to be, whether you learn from your dad, your uncles, or any father figure in your life.
So you see how she weaving in and out of what her point. First, she's saying that her dad is being a great father. Cool, it's great. Then she turns and say, well, he's giving me game, whatever the case may be.
Isn't that what I said this whole time? Leading by example. How the fuck do you teach game if you ain't even there to, hey baby, that right there is a prime example. But you're teaching them and showing by example.
You just said your father wasn't a great man to your mama.
Exactly.
So how do you know what that is?
Exactly.
He could be telling you anything.
I think you're so upset with what I'm saying that you're not hearing.
I am upset with it because you're sitting there telling me.
You're not hearing what I'm saying.
You're giving me what a great father is. You're not giving me the man that he gave your mom. So you don't know what a great man is to a woman. You don't know those qualities. He can tell you anything.
Game.
He can't teach you something that he ain't showing you.
How?
Can you teach your kids how to play basketball if you don't know how to shoot a basketball?
Yeah.
Get the fuck. Oh my God.
That lady on that dancing show, big lady.
What big lady? I don't watch that.
It was the white lady. It was something.
I don't watch that shit.
They the first
over there his feelings.
She know
you're gonna twist everything that I say, bro. Everything that I say, you're gonna twist.
If he was saying this dumb shit, I say it too.
You're twisting everything that I say.
I'm not. Listen, you clearly just said your daddy was a great father. Cool, great. Taught you how to drive. Taught you how to do this. Showed you how to be courted. Whatever he showed you, you're saying what a great father is. You not one time you said he was a great man to your mama. Not one time you said
qualities.
How can you say qualities if you're not doing it if that's not you?
But I could be a great father and not be nice to their mama.
Huh? Okay, again, back to what I'm saying. That's my point.
Yeah.
We're not asking what a great father is.
Yeah.
I'm already that.
Yeah.
Her daddy was already that. I want to know what this great man that you supposedly want to keep these girls to go get. That's what I want to say.
The morals that you teach your daughter. The morals that you teach your daughter, the game that you give them, all of this shit that you're supposed to teach them, whether it's money, financial, talking about sex, any of that shit, G, that is what qualities of a man.
That's being a great father. That's being a great father. Everything you just named is a great father, not a good man.
How? Is that not showing about being a good man as well?
No, teaching your kid. If you're teaching your kids, that's a great father.
Okay, and like I said,
y'all on the same page.
That's what I'm saying. I've never disagreed with BK though. That's the thing that he not. I'm just asking you to be realistic, and we already agree to disagree or agree on what we saying. So how is it? Why is you switching it?
I don't agree with you, sir.
Hey, listen, I got a
Okay.
comment. Vicky said, just got to get the right man. My father gave me the world and never said no. And the man I'm with now never tells me no.
Period.
But how many of those are out there? It ain't that many. Everybody
Yeah,
can't
Vicky
get
Stokes.
that.
Don't nobody got to
Yeah.
settle for less.
That's a little different one.
Don't
because,
nobody gotta settle for
again,
less.
I ain't gonna say it's the color. She got a white dude, not to put her business out, but everybody knows she got a white dude. So
But see, you
again, she went out and got a nigga that fits her what she want. And I'm pretty
Thank
sure.
you.
Oh, listen, and I'm pretty sure
Thank you. So
like, yeah,
if somebody
the
is teaching
nigga-
you those qualities, done showed you the ropes, taught you the game, of course you're not gonna settle for a nothing ass nigga. You're gonna find somebody who can meet those expectations. Otherwise, get the fuck on. That's what I'm saying.
How many nothing ass niggas did y'all have to get to get? Damn, Vicky, I hate to drag you in this. Let me shut up, T. They ain't ready for this shit. They not ready.
I say overall, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm just saying right now, look right.
I'm done. I done said
Look
what I
right.
said.
This is my thing, right?
Yeah, you can be in the audience. You can sit your ass right here.
We about to get off this topic. But,
Hell no.
but the thing is, I ain't getting none of my kids everything that they want anyway. Like, you gonna build some character around this mother freaker.
Bro, I guarantee you that the fathers that gave their kids everything, they was lacking that love. They was lacking that love feeling, bro. That's why these hoes, damn, my fault. Hey, she done ran my blood pressure up a little bit, y'all, my fault. That's why a lot of these women, they don't care about love. They're not standing on that, what they saying. They want stability. They want a leader. Boy, your name and your daddy. Angel Boo want her daddy in the man.
No, the fuck I don't. But I definitely want somebody to have qualities
of a dad. Of your dad.
Okay.
If I plan on being with somebody and having children with them, of course I would like them to have some type of mindset as far as to credit, stability, all type of shit. Just like you said, however, teaching them love, not just the Bible. I want to be with a man where my kids ain't got to get it out the mud. Huh? So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of expectations or qualities that I do look at, that my dad has that actually is fucking amazing. Of course, I want a man to have some of those qualities. I don't want you to be like my dad.
I don't know.
That shit gonna creep me the fuck out. Get the fuck on.
She said he a financial father. Absolutely, that's what it is.
Fuck, boy, you twisting up my motherfucking words. Now you gonna piss me off.
I'm holding you accountable to what you said.
No,
I want to repeat
hold
what you're
yourself accountable of the father that you are.
You said what?
Hold yourself accountable for the father that you are.
Absolutely.
You can't. Thank you. So you can't sit here and say what my example of what my dad did or how he's a father or how I look at it as a man. That's my point of view. So regardless, you can agree to disagree and leave it the fuck at that.
So now you may actually feel like
I'm not mad.
So what's the problem?
I'm not mad.
You're not mad.
But you're not gonna keep twisting my motherfucking words either.
You're not gonna
words. You're not gonna put your own perception on what I'm saying to make it seem like that's what it is.
But that's what the conversation
No,
is
it's
about.
not.
That's my perception. I don't think your father showed you what a good man was. He showed you what a great father was.
You don't know what my father did.
I'm going over what you told me.
Okay, but you don't know what he did, so don't speak on it.
So my bad, y'all. She left details out, so we can't speak on that.
Oh, okay.
Breezy, did your mom teach you how to what a great mother look like, or what a good woman should be like?
A great mother.
So she didn't teach you how to be to see what a great mama is.
Huh?
I mean, she didn't teach you what a great woman should look like.
No, once I started messing with girls,
that's how you figured it out.
No, she'll tell me certain stuff. She'll be like, when a woman does this and does this, that is tight with her. She always give me game.
Teaching you the game.
You know what I'm saying? But
Thank you.
Who taught you the game?
My mama.
Okay.
About women, because she a woman, so she just
like a man should be teaching his daughter.
She taught me certain stuff, like just say one Christmas, I had like 3 girls, and I was just like, man, I was finna go buy. I found some cheap rings. They was like $100, and I was finna just go buy some rings. I don't really just real quick. I'm like, yeah, all of them the same thing. She said, you don't buy no girl no ring, and you don't buy her no necklace. That means something different. So it stuck with me. So she always gave me game on stuff like that.
Hold on, what?
You don't buy a girl no ring or a necklace, it means more to them than what we think it means. Mm-hmm. I mean, you can't dispute. I'm not disputing a woman about how a woman feel. That's one thing. If she give me some game about how a woman think, I've never been a woman, I never want to be one, right?
Right.
So if a woman is telling me this how women take you, you know what? You're right, Mom. I took that back and got a different gift. You feel what I'm saying?
Hold on, I'm stuck on the part where she said don't buy a woman a chain, a necklace, or a ring because it would mean more to them.
It means more to them than what it means to me buying it. I'm looking at it like, yeah, it's just real quick. I ain't finna go looking. I'm just finna hear her. I was at Forest City. I can get here. Give me that. You know what I'm saying? Real quick. I'm not finna spend my time going looking for no gift. You know, I was.
My mom taught me a little different. I put a little thought in the gifts I give.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, mom was a player.
And she still teaching you
She-
the game
she-
on
she-
how to pick and choose
but-
your fucking women and treat them, buy them gifts, same fucking thing.
No, big difference. The difference is that my mama showed me what a
Motherfucking
mother
different.
should be.
Yep.
But again,
But I bet and some men,
experiences
some
taught,
men,
experiences
their
taught me
mom
how to
teach
pick a
you
good
what
woman.
type of woman you want, and sometimes it teach you what type of woman you don't want.
Yeah,
Let's be real.
yeah, that's my
Hold on, say
Let's
that
be
again. I didn't
real.
hear that part. Say that again.
A woman, a mother will teach you the type of woman you do want or the type of woman you don't want.
I think that comes with experience of dating, period.
It do,
I
but
don't think it got to be a mother.
no, it do.
I could be with a woman.
No, BK,
No, it does.
look, it definitely come from experience. Everything comes from experience.
Yeah.
Don't take it like it's a disagreement, right? This right here, it have from experience, but part of that experience, sometimes if mama
He
wasn't
said one
my
is
mama
supposed to
wasn't the
lie,
type that just sided with women, right?
Yeah.
She's not that type that just side with women. She think a lot of them are delusional, right? She got sons and she got daughters, but she not gonna let me get played, just like she not gonna let my sisters
Mhm.
get played. So it's
She
certain
can't
stuff,
stop that though, bro.
bro, BK.
She can't stop that.
Hey, BK, listen.
Just like you can't prevent.
It's a reason why I be on this side of history and you be on this side of history. You heard me?
You can't listen.
You heard me?
Listen.
I'm-
I'm hold on. I'm gonna come back down to you now. 'Cause
But
you got the
look,
cool voice.
look.
Hold on. How can your mom stop you from being played?
I'm not saying, look, BK, you're gonna go through experience. I said part of that experience, right, is my mom, right?
Okay.
When I went through stuff, she taught me.
Okay.
I'm not saying she sealed me. You know how you said they're not gonna do this?
Yeah.
Right? She didn't stand on me like you're not gonna do this. She let me go out in the world and become a man, right? It's just that I had questions. It's just certain stuff she'll see me do. Certain stuff. I'm not saying she stopped me in my tracks. I may have spoke wrong. I may have spoke too fast. I may have just got to work. You can't stop a person getting played. I told you my heart got broke, bro. You feel me? I told you that on live. If I thought how you was trying to frame it, I would have never got my heart broke, nigga. I'm just saying, she gave me that. And after that, she told me about that. You remember I was telling you this and that. It stuck with me, right? It stuck. So it's like now I don't make the same mistake. After I learn something, I do better the next time I attempt to. You know what I'm saying? But I got game from my mom. I got a lot of game from my mom, which is a woman who know how women think and feel.
So let me ask you this. And again, we grew up, we brothers, we've been on each other since 7th grade.
Mhm.
She was at my mom's funeral. She really was in the motherfucking hospital when she took her last breath, for real. So I'm gonna ask you this. Your perception of women or how you was brought up, getting it from your mama, if your father was here, you think it'd be the same?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
You know why? Because my mama knew who she was raising. So my mama didn't hold my hand. She didn't cover me like she didn't smother me and say, hey, don't make that left turn. I went out and I made the left turn. She still let me experience life.
Yep.
She didn't try to form me into the man that she wanted me to be. I was able to grow into the man that I was gonna be. She just gave me game from a certain angle, from a mother's angle. A mother is gonna look out for her son, but she's not stepping in front of my battles and saying, no, you're not gonna experience this in life. No, I'm gonna help you die. I went through life, bro.
Period. Same
You
here.
know what I'm saying?
That's why I'm a realist.
It's just that, bro.
No,
I
fuck
got
realist.
I got
I'm a
real
realist.
game from my mama, bro. I got game from my mama. But my mama dealt with gangsters and you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like she didn't even like suckers. She couldn't stand like when me and mama, we had a term suckerism. Every time one of the homies when we was young, that's that suckerism. My mama didn't play mama. You know what I'm saying? We play it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, let me read some of these comments. Shaniqua said, he has love for his daughter, so he gonna show her a different love language than he would show to another woman. What you talking about, Shaniqua? You talking about me? My homie said, can I be in the audience? Man, you can come have a seat right here, my boy.
he pointed to the couch right here, my boy. Hey, let me some
Keisha said he's a financial father.
They're
Pretty Stick
addicted.
said sometimes going through the mud makes a person stronger. Boy, you ain't lying about that.
It
It
build
doesn't mean
character.
they
It
don't
do.
have certain qualities. Keisha said, meaning he provides, so he probably more absent than present. Man, y'all, hey, listen.
Hey, can we get any questions? No.
Hey, some of y'all be on
I'm over
point in these
questions at this
comments. Boy,
point.
y'all be
Go
on
I'm
point.
over it. Wrap this shit up.
No, let's reset the room. Come on, let's go.
Hell no, I ain't
I'm
done reading this shit.
We only got time for
Wait
one
for
question.
me.
We trying to catch chicken.
That's cool.
So you need to get off the comments.
Hold on, I got a couple more. Preach Stick said that's not true. I know preacher kids that live a different life than how they were brought up. True, facts. I agree.
said that too.
She also said you can give the game and teach your kids until you're blue in the face, and some. Not all are going to live the life they want to, regardless.
It ain't in you. No, that gotta be in you, not on you. You know what I'm saying? I took the game because it was in me already. You feel me? It just had to be woken up.
The fuck up.
I was.
But hold on, okay, so after I just got on the ass a little bit, especially that one.
You really ain't get
I've
on
been
my
a player
ass.
since I was a virgin.
Shit,
BK
I've been
can't
on
even
the streets
understand
before
that.
I even had sex, so that shit don't phase
everybody
me.
was a
Bradell
gangster,
Jones been rocking with you the whole time.
No, I ain't say I was no gangster.
Everybody was born a gangster, y'all.
I ain't say I was no gangster, but I definitely
Everybody was born
knew.
with game.
Boy, you want to be a gangster so bad.
I really don't.
Yeah, you act like
No,
it.
yeah.
I really don't.
You act like
I'm gonna stay a lane. I like it
Yeah.
over there. That
Yeah.
gang shit y'all can have it. Y'all say dumb shit. Y'all do dumb shit. Y'all get caught up. Y'all mad. That's
Oh.
a whole
Okay,
nother topic.
y'all.
Most of them. I ain't gonna say all of them. Most of them.
Who?
The gangsters and the thugs and the ones that had
Yeah,
game.
they get.
And the one that was just born into this. I don't know. Whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Yeah.
Are you talking about me?
Nah, you and everybody else who think like that.
Oh,
It ain't
okay.
just you that think like that. A lot of
It's
people
not
that
me thinking like that. It's me being realistic. And you would never know until you was actually putting those predicaments or seeing that shit. So, I mean, you feel how you feel.
Oh, for sure. That's what podcasting is about.
Mm-hmm.
You want to do your question that they asked?
Do it with that one.
So the one I liked it said liked it ain't even the word. It say so 8:30. So back to the original thing that we were supposed to talk about before we kind of got off subject.
Way off subject, kind of. Yeah.
So again, Angel Boo was out in public. People caught up with her, seen her on the podcast.
You might caught up with shit.
What y'all laughing at? They was looking for her because she said who gonna do something to her.
And still who gonna
Do something with it.
Who gonna do me something?
Oh, listen, true story. Motherfucking car Angel. They was like, Angel. Boy, Shorty got taken out walking fast to the motherfucker.
You'll never see that.
Hey, well, look, though, I would get back to
if that voice sounded like that, I wouldn't blame her. That was a grown ass man. If that voice sounded like that, I wouldn't blame her. You said, Angel.
I mean, I ain't got no real light ass voice, so I can't sound like no one.
I think you can.
That's crazy.
You sound like it right now.
Y'all got on.
Let me stop playing BK though.
Now look though, so back again. Hey, we're gonna open up to y'all too. If y'all want to send questions that y'all want to ask or just get other people's opinion.
And we are gonna answer them.
And we are gonna answer them.
We ain't gonna let them two bang the whole time over y'all questions. You hear me? Because they disrespected these questions right here.
Y'all can ask me in my inbox. Y'all can ask Brandon. Y'all can ask Angel. Y'all can go and pay. I don't give a fuck how y'all ask. Y'all can ask whatever y'all want to ask.
Yeah, ain't nothing off limits. Anything off limits with you? Anything off limits with you?
No, absolutely.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you what's off limits with me. I'm gonna put the list on the internet. Got 22 items.
So one question, I ain't gonna lie, some of these questions to me is kind of like illiterate, but I like this one, and it's crazy, but whatever. It say my partner's been spending a lot of time with a friend, and I'm feeling left out. Is this normal or should I be worried? Take it away, Brandon.
Been spending a lot of time with her friend. Hey, I'm gonna tell you. If this is something new, yes, you should be worried, my brother.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, why the brother, girl can't be?
Oh, I thought it said my girl.
It said a friend. It didn't say the boy or the girl.
So either one. Okay, so either one of them. Yeah. If it's something new, for sure. Because once new habits come, it's something going on in a relationship. It's something going on with them. So it might not be nothing critical yet, but it's worth the talk at least. You know what I'm saying? And see what's missing, or because they might just be like, I want to go. I want to get a better relationship with my friends, and then at that point, you let them hit the road, Jack. Go ahead.
Let it roll, Jack.
Angel, what you got for it?
Repeat the question, please. If they hate with their friend, he do. I don't give a fuck. Repeat the question, Alex. 300, please.
That's what's wrong with our community. We don't listen. So if your guy had a friend that he was kicking it with, how would you feel? He was kicking.
He started kicking with him more.
More. How would you feel?
If it's a man, I'm gonna feel like he gay. And
why is that the first thing?
Because why would you want to hang with your homeboy so much?
What if he just don't want to hang with you?
That's why I feel like your homie.
He just didn't want you.
I thought maybe he was gay at one point.
He just didn't want you.
No, I got to a point where I probably didn't want him either.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I know the inside.
But no, for real, I thought he was gay at one point because you hang with your friends too much, and then like, fuck your homies coming over at 4:00 in the morning.
He told me he
And
didn't
then-
really like you like that.
I wouldn't give a fuck.
I'm telling you what he said. That's what
Okay,
he said.
well he ate my ass. You can't take that back.
Why do women think that's a flex?
It is because
It's
how
not.
the fuck do you think that you talk about something I didn't like you like that? How did you not like me like that? You ate my ass.
You don't have to like somebody a whole lot to eat their booty.
If you just out here eating ass, that's a shame.
I mean, that don't mean that you are eating booty either.
He's an eater. But
I mean,
anywho,
I didn't say he didn't like you.
like I
I
said,
just said he just
Didn't he
didn't
just say that?
stay. No, I said he didn't like you as much as you saying.
anywho, so if you're hanging with your guys too much, I think that's not everybody, but I feel like that's a sign of being gay. And then also if you're female, so if it's a female, like if I go with a female or my friend.
Just
do
keep,
either
just
or. You do either
do,
or.
just speak to both real quick.
Yeah.
I don't
Cause
know.
there shouldn't be no difference.
It's not because I mean I like girls, so I mean I can't really say that because not everybody. But if I'm hanging too much with a girl, shit, we might be. You know what I mean? I don't know.
So if you eat the booty up from that girl and she get the broad,
I don't eat butt.
Is that a flex?
I don't eat butt.
No, I'm asking, but is that a flex though?
I don't eat butt.
I'm asking, is that a flex?
About what?
If you did.
No.
So how's it a flex if a guy do that to you?
Because how do you sit here and say that you really didn't like nobody if you was eating their ass?
It's Brandon that had sex with people he didn't like. He was doing something just to be doing something.
You sound stupid.
How is that stupid? That's real. But she's a
You sound
realist,
stupid.
y'all.
But how do you cuff somebody if you like make that make sense? How do you cuff somebody and then be in a relationship and doing all?
Brandon cuffed a lot of goofies.
We're
I
not
ain't
talking
cuffed
about
no
Brandon.
You did.
I cuffed some.
Man, that one girl that you had brought to the crib.
I'd never cuffed a goofy.
You go fucking clown.
They might not been for me, but I can't stand goofies.
Okay.
Oh shit.
He kills already. Hey, I'll let him get away with it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
You remember
shit.
you remember you brought that girl in there with a limp when that one of her legs shorter than the other?
Probably was.
He was
No,
taking
I
advantage.
ain't give a fuck back
He was
then.
taking advantage. He was wrong. He was wrong.
But yeah,
As long as she ain't had no
my
discipline
opinion
on
is that
handicap sticker, we was good, baby.
that was my opinion.
I was experiencing life.
If you hang around
We
your
called
guys,
her
too much,
limp.
you're gay.
Oh, BK, we're limp at. I can help it to the bathroom.
You heard?
I'm gonna have my homie on for real, but see, he, I ain't gonna lie to you, and this is damn, I hate being off topic. I'm gonna do it anyway. Like I had asked him to come on, but he was like, you know, she gonna get the wild and shit because like she really like see, but like why though? If you over the nigga, see, listen, ladies, I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of
You
game.
do what?
Since Brandon want to give y'all the
You
game,
do what?
I'm gonna give y'all the game a little bit.
Yeah.
That because she still care, my nigga.
No, I just, I haven't had the chance to actually see him.
BK.
She still care,
I
my
haven't had
nigga.
that
When
chance
when
to
you want to
see
be
him.
physical with a man that you say you over,
I'm
you
over.
still got feelings for that man, boy.
Hey, BK funny as
That
hell.
one of my niggas you better ask about me.
He said, since Brandon want to give y'all no game.
I'm gonna give it to y'all ladies.
He ain't
If
got
y'all
none.
completely over a man, right? And y'all want to show that man you over you, or no, you over him? Man, y'all ain't gotta be doing all that. Y'all ain't gotta be doing all that.
Ain't nobody
extra
got to
and all
do
that.
shit. But I ain't had a chance to see him since I broke up with his
Why
ass.
would
So
you want
therefore,
to?
exactly, I know, bitch.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, I
That's
slapped
too
the
many
shit out of
B
him.
That's too many B words. So now I gotta
I
start
don't
calling
even
you one back.
goddamn.
You said what?
He's a bitch too. Shit, y'all be pissing me off.
How you the one getting mad at the nigga?
Can we move it along,
No.
please? Next topic, next caller.
I'm finna call my nigga.
He's
I wanna
a
put him
cake
on. What's the name?
eater.
I
He'll
think
gonna always be a clown, just like BK. They all in a clown car together. All righty, get my car.
Hey, at
Yeah.
one point, Shorty was spazzing over my man's dog.
Bitch.
He was on the internet going crazy.
Damn,
BK, you think that's funny? I mean, Breeze, you think that's funny?
Talking that shit. Hell no, I see that turn me up a little bit. Hey,
You that? You that? I was
folks
tweaking.
can be, listen, folks
I
can be
was
whatever you
tweaking.
want to be. Boy, had ain't on her motherfucking knees. Baby, don't leave me.
Oh, bitch, you really got me too. You really got me fucked up now.
She gonna show me text message. I said, damn, she what type when she turned into a motherfucking artist. Shorty was sending books.
Nah, he capping. You want where my phone at? Look, you want to see it? You want to see it? Like, don't play with me.
Hey, listen.
Hey, we gotta do a text message battle. We gotta
Hey, listen. My homie's getting high one day.
Bring the bitch up here, then.
Hey,
We gonna talk about it. We gonna, if you want to clock facts, nigga, yes, I will.
You ain't gonna let
If you want to clock facts, pussy boy, if you want to clock facts, you can get your big ugly ass right up here. Fuck. What are you talking about?
hey, them eyelashes did pop like 3 times. Like, oh, that's that. I think DK might have you.
Now I'm gonna all y'all let you.
Hey,
Right.
Don't believe these motherfucking clouds, please.
hey.
Oh my God! No, Tim.
Hey, so
don't
Nico
tell
said,
me
hey,
you're gonna be the first one on our dating site.
hey,
homie. It's gonna
so
call
Nico said,
reconcile.
Shaniqua said, no, walk right past his ass. Nope, she gonna try to walk right up his ass. Ain't no walking past.
Hey, we should start a show called Let's Reconcile.
No, we ain't doing none of that. I'm bringing my mans up here and we're gonna get to the bottom of this shit.
And we gonna
This is why Angel look at guys the wrong way, because my nigga did that to her, boy.
He ain't did shit.
He found him a goofy.
Was he
treated her as such?
Was he the main one that,
goofy.
was he the main one that scarred you? Did he give you your deepest scars?
Yes.
You know?
Breezy, she gave up on love after this nigga.
It was a
Hold on. Back to
it was actually a girl.
hey, hold on. Back to
Oh, that's horrible.
hold on.
They do.
That's when I agreed with you when I was
they
like,
broke
"Well,
up.
get your heart
Back-
break. I
hey,
never love another girl."
hey.
Like that.
Back to the topic earlier. Didn't your papa tell you not to go for them tight?
Oh my god.
Breezy, I'm gonna set their ass up every time, Breezy.
That had nothing to do with that.
Oh shit. Folks wasn't her father.
If
So
you,
he drugged that hoe through the mud.
want to know, a bitch was vulnerable. I swear to God, I was vulnerable as fuck, and he could tell you that shit.
Hey, Sneaker, we gonna do a dating show.
That's funny.
No, it's not even that. I was vulnerable as fuck,
We'll
like
do the pop the balloon
emotionally
first.
on some other shit. But then it turned into. That's why I say I stopped drinking at that time because I was literally at my lowest. So all he did was come occupy my time and help
He
me through that.
saved you.
He didn't save me
He put
through
his cape
shit.
on. That's what it is.
He put me through more shit. Fuck
He
you
saved
talking
you for the
about?
time being. Cuffed you like one of them little niggas that
we
you
not
little
gonna
nine
keep
get
giving
to.
this. We not gonna keep giving this weird ass nigga the attention that he don't deserve.
My nigga get all the attention. Shout out to my boy.
Well, have his bitch ass.
I'm ready.
You learn well, my nigga.
I'm really ready to meet. I've been hearing about him long enough.
I'm gonna bring my mans on. Y'all gonna meet my mans.
Breezy, shut up,
And,
please.
hey, whoever you are, if you're listening here,
Don't say that nigga
we
name,
invite
none of that.
you inside our home.
He always walk. I don't give a fuck who here.
We invite you in. Yeah, I mean, you can come. You can't sit in the background. You need to sit right here because all our people who
I wish
watching,
I had that nigga.
they
number.
wondering too.
Hey, look, I call him as soon as she hear her voice, boy. She'll get the butterflies all over again. She probably got him already.
Was he somewhat of a player though? Was he somewhat?
He's a liar, a manipulator, narcissist.
You haven't been taught to disregard those types?
See, here you go back to that shit. Stop playing with my intelligence.
So let me play with the dumbness then. We gonna call a spade.
I hate it.
Hey, look, my boy said, who, me?
Thank
Well, right now she's so vulnerable, boy. Let me know. I ain't gonna do all that. I ain't gonna disrespect like that.
you.
Oh, we can.
Talk your shit, BK. Because I think this is where we at today. Come on, talk your shit.
All right, so good.
So who is me? Who is the me?
That homie I play football. He a lame though, so you won't like him.
Your homie was a lame.
Oh,
Anywho,
shit, you might love the nigga then.
oh god,
You might love him.
y'all love me some ugly ass, lame ass niggas sometimes.
Not you want to throw the sometime in.
I do. Didn't I say that before? I like my niggas medium ugly.
Oh, you did.
Thank you. Like nigga, I ain't never got a cap. I like
that
niggas
medium
medium
ugly.
ugly. He looked like that
I
fish off
remember
of
that
fucking
medium ugly.
SpongeBob, just with
Okay,
glasses.
okay, I forgot that part.
Fuck.
Okay.
Nigga snoring in his sleep. Shut
All
up.
y'all ugly niggas out there, man, jump an Angel inbox. She bones my dog.
No, I'm cool on that.
Somebody hit me up about Angel earlier.
This girl doing her hair on live, y'all.
Somebody hit me up about you earlier.
What they say?
They said, I see Angel Boo in her story. She was looking good. I start to heart her way.
Who was it? Do I know?
She probably know when I said he started to heart her way.
Oh well,
Let me show you. Let me show you.
Yeah.
Oh, she got it.
Because I get a lot of hearts, but I think I know who you're talking about, if I'm not mistaken. No.
Yep.
No.
Yeah, see what? But it,
When?
he looked different though. Well, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show
Okay,
you.
okay.
I'm gonna show you.
Yeah,
how
I'm like,
good.
when? Why you trying to show me the good picture?
Nah.
Cheating again, boy. She ready to go.
He ain't had no hair right there. I was just
Hey, my homie said he ugly as fuck.
Yeah. He said.
The fuck is this?
Hey,
He hit me earlier. He
hey,
was like,
man, where you want to come on,
the
man?
hard way.
Hey, what you trying to show? Oh,
Yeah,
dude,
so
still.
is so infatuated with his.
That's that.
Oh, for real?
Oh, hold on.
Hey, don't show him.
Oh no, I seen him around. I don't know who it is. I don't know.
Hey, folks say, man. Hey, I'm like, oh, word.
I promote all the niggas that go after the goofy woman. Goofy women.
Why you owe you like that, Angel?
Nah, I wouldn't call her no goofy.
Oh, he was talking to the crowd. He was just put it out there.
So all y'all that
That's
want
what you better
Angel,
be talking to, because
Go
you know he
ahead,
likes
do
to
that
sneak
thing.
this. He ain't gonna say it correctly.
that was understood. Ain't got to explain.
Hey, ain't shit.
Hey, can we do one more question before we get up
Yeah,
out
you
here?
gotta
We
pick
gotta
Because
go
I'm about to slap shit out him.
Let's see. Okay. Okay, they said like this. Check this out. One person say, I got caught cheating and she forgave me. But now she act like I owe her my soul. How long do I gotta suffer before we're even? Angel, answer that first. We gonna go left.
Don't.
Or we can go right. I was just going the same way BK went.
I'm last.
I don't know shit.
Come on, come from a woman's angle. I'm gonna ask this question again. I got caught cheating. I'm coming to you for advice, right? Because these people came to
You
you
can't
for
ask me
advice.
though.
No, you can't
These
say
people came to you for advice.
You
But
can't
you
say
can't
coming
ask
from
me.
a woman aspect. You gotta say come from your aspect.
Because she's a woman.
Come from her
Okay,
aspect. She
you-
can't speak for all
so-
women.
But
All
see,
women
that's
do
the
that.
thing. Women.
All right, but look though.
What
I'm
would
gonna
you
ask you
do?
this question. Act like I'm asking you this goddamn question. I'm hurting right now.
This nigga said, God
I'm
dog,
in the
boy.
dog. I'm
Oh,
in the
so
dog
real.
house right now. I am trying. I messed up one time, and she treated me like, oh, when do I get over it? I got caught cheating, and she forgave me. She told me, I forgive you. But now she acts like I owe her my soul. How long do I gotta suffer before we're even?
You really don't have to suffer.
Before we're even, how long do I gotta suffer?
Oh,
Because I'm staying. I'm not going nowhere.
I
How
would
long
say
do I
at
gotta
least 3 to
suffer?
6 months.
And we'll be even.
Yeah, you should be.
It's been a year.
I don't know. Then she may
Can you
not
speak
never
into the
get.
mic? They can't hear you.
She may not never get over it.
Okay. Okay.
So my answer is 3 to 6 months that you should suffer. If it's been a year, she's still not over it, still holding over your head. Then I mean, either you gonna stick around if it's worth it, or you gonna get your shit and go.
Okay. So it could never be over. You saying?
That's possible.
Okay. What about you, Mr. BK?
What's up?
What do you think?
Hold on, I'm gonna read this comment from LeVar Houston. I hope I said your name right.
LeVar?
She said it'll never be even or the same. You either forgive, shut up, and stay, or leave. My homie, the ugly dude that wants you, he said forever. Sneaker said, I say separate because she gonna forever have in her mind that you cheated. Is gonna take y'all to go y'all separate ways so she can heal and accept what has happened and forgive. So now you want to hear mine?
Yep.
My answer?
Yep.
So he cheated. She
I
forgave him. You cheated. She forgave you, but she basically taking you to the ringer, right?
She's still acting like I owe her my soul. That's deeper than just taking me through the ring. She act like I owe her my soul.
You kind of do, because you the one made that mistake. They say cheating ain't a mistake, but whatever. For one, before you cheated, you should have had a conversation on whatever the problem is. Two, if you cheated, you just probably a natural born cheater.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying? So those are the only two
Girl.
aspects.
So I owe my soul. My soul blown to God.
Absolutely.
I want my soul blown to God.
Okay.
I'm just
You
saying.
want to
So
say that, but honestly though, I feel like if you in love with that woman and that's who you want to be with, I mean, you know, everybody mess up. If she forgave you, she forgave you. That's actually the biggest thing a woman can do. I ain't gonna say the biggest, but that's one of the big things she can do after a nigga do something wrong, especially cheat, is to forgive you. The fact that she's still entertaining you and give you the time and give you the attention, I mean, you kind of got to eat that. You got to eat that. You got to eat that bullet. whatever she coming to you, because you open up the doors for that. If you love her, you got to stick it out. You got to stick it out. Me, if I cheat and I love you and you decide to stay, hey, I'm going to take whatever you throw at me, baby. But if I don't give a fuck about you leaving, shit, I'm gone anyway. I already knew why I cheated anyway, so I'm gone.
Okay.
But yeah, I feel like you definitely got to go through the ringer because you caused the problem. If you never caused the problem, then she won't be dragging you through the mud.
Okay.
Go ahead and give us the bullshit, Breezy.
Yeah, I'm figure y'all some real spiel. You heard me? I'm gonna tell you right now. You're gonna have to suffer forever. Just imagine that. I don't care if you're suffering for only 2 weeks right now. You're gonna have to suffer forever. So my advice for you, because you're talking about she acting like she owe you her soul. I'm a firm believer in when they feel like that you owe them something so deep, as if you're the first person that ever did this to them. That's performative. What you need to do is show her that you don't give a damn about her thinking you owe her your soul. Ignore her.
Yep, she gone.
When she feel like it's a when she try to do that, when she however she acting, when she try to do that, ignore that shit. Turn on TV. Talk about something different. Don't give her the opportunity. Let her leave you. If you don't want to leave, my boy, because it sounds like you're gonna leave.
But you can't say that, Brandon, because he in love with her.
Don't tell me what kind of advice I can't give.
That's crazy advice you give.
Hello.
How?
Because he's in love. He either made a mistake or
what I say at the end.
Huh?
What I say at the end.
I don't know what you say.
I don't know either. No, I'll just tell you how I do.
What'd you say?
But I was saying, if he wanna, like, if when she coming like that, just ignore it, like, because you're there. You want to stay, right?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta ignore it. You can't let her just walk around like you owe her your soul for cheating, as if you're the first person that cheated. I'm sure she's been cheated on before.
So that makes it right?
No, I'm not saying that. He made a mistake, obviously. He made a mistake. But just because you make a mistake, that don't mean somebody get to use that as a reason to treat you bad whenever they feel like it. What I'm saying is 20 times out of 20, she has been cheated on multiple times before you. It don't the first cut hurt. The first one won't hurt. The second one says, like, she already, if you didn't cheat on her, she would have still assumed that you cheated before in her head. So what I'm saying is, it's not that deep for her to steady bring this up. So it's like, you either gonna play her game or you gonna play your game, right? If you gonna stay, I'd rather you play your game. If you gonna stay, because she ain't gonna leave. You ain't the last one that cheated.
Hold on,
the first one.
So Whitney Burns said, "Shit, who he cheat on her with? That's taking her so long to forgive." The lovely queen said she's put some laughing
Which
emojis.
one?
I don't know why she put that. Shaniqua said, she disturbing her own peace and he disturbing his own by stay afterwards, knowing he hurt and betrayed her. Whitney Burns said again, you can't dictate the time frame. That is true.
Well, you trying to agree with it against me?
I mean,
I ain't say nothing against your sucker ass shit. What I'm saying, hold on. But look though. You can't dictate. I didn't say nothing about dictating how long.
I'm just agreeing.
But I'm saying, but you looked at me. You looked at me and said, yeah, you can't.
I'm looking at both of y'all. She had a good point. You can't
didn't.
dictate the time frame of somebody being hurt.
You looked at me, bro, because that's what I did. So what I'm saying is, yeah, I can't dictate the time, but I can ignore the time. God damn it.
This was
I ignore your ass. You want to deal with it, you deal with it on your own.
Men are selfish and want to do what they want to do with no repercussions. They want someone to enable their bullshit, but God forbid if the roles were switched.
Oh my gosh, here we go. Men are, oh my gosh, but women are what? Okay, we can say that, but that'd be
how many women you know cheated or fucked over a man?
Oh, now you saw that popped down in notification? Oh no.
How many women you know left a relationship because they cheated or a man broke up with them because a woman done first?
Man, please.
How many men do I know?
Yeah.
That's
how many men you know that left a relationship because of what a woman did first?
I only know me. Because most dudes don't leave.
Yes, they do.
Hey, I'm saying most. I'm not saying all, but most dudes, bro. Bro, a lot of times dudes stay in deal, bro, and they feel like they're indebted, like, or they'll stay and try to manipulate or whatnot. But I'm like, I'm like the only person I see leave. I'm the only person I see leave. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
So what are some reasons why you would leave?
For whatever the reason is that day, it could have been because you was lazy that day. It could have been because you, you know what I'm saying. It could have been. I mean, it could have been. It's something about you. I don't care what it is. How small, how tall. It ain't gotta be nothing crazy like astronomical. It can be. You're not the person that I see myself with tomorrow, so I'm ending it off right now.
Oh, thank
You know what I'm
God.
saying? And it's for whatever reason. It could be because I like to read these type of books and get some knowledge. And then when I offer it to you, I don't want to read. I like novels and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, I don't like you. You know, I'm just saying, it's whatever reason. It's whatever the day brings. I'm going.
Whitney Burns said cheating is not it's not a mistake. It's a choice.
It is.
It is.
That's
You
kind of
chose
like
to lie.
That's a debatable.
You
topic
chose
with
to
me.
lie.
But again, back to what I was saying.
So if you choose, play your game.
I feel like again, whoever came with this question, it's actually a good question right there.
Mhm.
I actually mess with that one.
Yeah.
Me personally, as a man, I mean, if you really love that woman, you would think first before you do anything like that anyway.
But he already did it, Brody.
Right. But I'm just saying, just rewind it now. I'm gonna fast forward it. Now, when you do it, you know what could possibly be the consequences. If you know you got a good woman and you try to stay, the fact that she's even staying with you, that's a plus. Again, you have to. That's a plus.
What?
I mean, to you, it might not be a plus, but to that man, to me, that's a plus because I messed up. I know I got a good woman. I regret it. I did something wrong. So in our reality, I gotta take what she's giving me because I don't. Hold on, listen. I do because listen, I want to stay with this woman. I hurt her to the point where I don't know what that feels like.
But look.
So guess what? Now, whatever she gives me, I have to be strong enough and endure that if I want to keep this woman. If that's even the thing in her mind to stay with me.
Hey,
See, hold on. She might be doing some shit that I just want to get back at this nigga and leave me alone. She might. I don't know. But I'm willing to go through it just to see if I still got my lady or not.
What if she didn't know that you was a coward?
Why are you looking like that?
What if?
Why are you looking like that? I sound like a simp.
Look it. What if
Please
she
don't get me started again?
Look, let me ask this question. What if she didn't know that you was a coward?
Somebody said cheating is an art.
Man,
Hey,
these
listen.
niggas is skilled.
Hey, listen.
They skilled.
Hey, I don't know about the art, but
Cheating is lying. You can put special
you
things
gotta have some
on
talent
it.
behind that shit.
It's lying. Cheating is cowardice. It's a
It is.
coward's art.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
It
listen,
is.
however
Hey,
you
listen.
view it,
Shout out to you
Listen.
because your homie is definitely one of them.
he's a smart cheater. He did great.
He's a dummy.
What makes him a dummy? Because you don't like it? Because he did it
Because
to you?
he's a dummy.
That's what makes it.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
That's what's going to make the people agree with you because it was done to them.
Listen. So, what if she didn't know that you was a
She talking
coward?
about, I know you fucking.
Shut up.
What
Give me this goddamn phone. What if she didn't know that you was a coward until you cheated? And then now she's doing all this stuff, and then you're continuing to be the coward and letting her do all this. Like, do you think that she's gonna, like, you're gonna become unrecognizable to her to the point where she's gonna leave you anyway?
I mean, we'll deal with that when we get to that bridge.
No, I'm just asking the question.
I wouldn't think like that. I'm me personally. Again, that's why I use me.
I'm saying, okay. What if she didn't know that the man was a coward and then he steady behaved like a coward afterwards, right?
Then that's on her.
And this man want to be with her, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if she figure out, hey, you're a coward and leave anyways? Like, I mean, no, I just answered. I'm tripping. Oh, fuck it.
Yeah, she gonna leave him. If she keeps saying, listen, she's
You
not
get
gonna
left
deal with
anyway. That's what I was getting to. You're getting left anyway.
That's not a guarantee.
Once she beat you down, you're getting left.
That's not a guarantee.
I'm saying if she didn't know you was a coward. See, at first you probably went a coward, but then you went and did some coward stuff and cheated. Now you're still acting like a coward and not defending yourself because you don't have to get punished for the rest of your life for a mistake or a choice that you made. You made a choice. You chose to be a coward. You know what I'm saying? You have to lie. You feel me?
Fellas, if you love that girl, stay with her.
Yeah.
Hope for the best. That's all you can do.
Yeah. You do though.
Angel stayed. She hoped for the best. Shit didn't work out. It happens.
Yeah.
It is what it is. It's life. Sometimes you get what you want. Sometimes you don't.
Yeah. I definitely was a dummy for staying.
Breezy was one of them. Hey, I don't know what his reasons is.
I was a dummy for staying. That's why you can't be accessible now. And that was one of the topics. We ain't finna get into that, but we're gonna say that for the next show. But why when you betray somebody or do them wrong, y'all feel like they're still accessible?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna leave that for another 1
We're gonna
o'clock.
leave it on that note.
Okay.
So
You feel
we
me?
appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Every Thursday, catch us here, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 6 o'clock.
You feel
8 o'clock,
me?
killing me.
Because it's Angel Boo with the review, and we getting straight to the point
Oh, yeah, y'all know.
while chilling.
With Breezy.
Period.
Peace out, y'all. We're gonna see y'all next week.
Crazy. Y'all
Hit
see
that, BK.
Ayan?
Hit that, BK.
Hold on, hey
Hit
y'all.
that, BK.
Hey, hold on, hey, hey y'all, hey, hold on. Before I get done, my homie played this on Angel Boo. He left this on her voicemail. Let me see. Hold on.
I can't stand BK. He's a that's
Hey. Oh,
that's a
shit.
coward.
Hold on, hey y'all, hey.
Now that's a
Hey.
coward.
Damn, where my case at? Hold on. Hey, my homie played this on her. What's the name? Hold on.
Who is your homie?
The one you crazy about.
I ain't crazy about shit. I was crazy about my crash out.
Before you go, hey, before you go, Angel, keep that boy. Sorry, what you want to hear?
I can't change that shit, dog. It is what it is. And you can go fuck another nigga. Real.
On myself.
But you the swallow still.
Ain't know how bad I hurt.
Till they started still.
Ain't asking you to accept.
What he say?
Another nigga treat you.
My nigga told me.
Now you got all your home, girl. Just let's fuck one more. Deal. Call me cheating.
Hey, it's time to lie.
Switch it, baby. I know I called the line. You wanna fuck with me no more? The cool is fine. Before you go, baby, can we fuck one more time? But you called me cheating.
Oh, you kept-
I'll be honest with you, baby. I know I called